And now I'll play the music, so we got something to talk over. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yay! All right. Well, we're live now. So we should share it.
I'm already on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna share it. Okay, let me get out of that so it's not echoing all in my ears. And we can we can just talk about whatever, you know.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Whatever you want to discuss in terms of anime or games, like further detail. Also, so we can like show what we got for Christmas.
Okay. Hi, Shaman.
Because I think that's fun. Hello.
It is, bud.
Hello, Shaman. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Please share if you haven't already. But anyways, I guess I will say like a welcoming. Hello, look at I'm wearing my Christmas sweater.
Oh my gosh.
It's Christmas. It's old now. Look, it has like holes in it and stuff, but it's still comfortable and warm. Anyways, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mia. As you can see at the bottom of the screen. And that's Chantal.
Hello.
And that's her YouTube channel name right there.
Marshmallow Love.
So, yeah, we're here on my channel just because, you know, we want... Oh my god, stuff's falling. Because we want to, you know, go into more detail, talk more about, like, this year in anime, especially because this year is still not over. 2020 has been a year.
It's definitely been a year.
But we still got some, like, you know, good video games, good anime. We still got, like, even though stuff was delayed, we still, you know, were able to enjoy some good content.
Summer was very low-key.
Yeah.
And so was spring, because, I mean, it started off strong, and then it just disappeared. Obviously, for good reasons.
Like up until like March, everything was all good. Obviously, March is when like shutdowns started happening and stuff. Everyone was, you know, getting more serious and everything. And Japan just shut down again. In terms of they closed off their borders, international travel is like you can't go to Japan. You can't go into Japan right now. At least until the end of January, apparently.
Okay, and that's not too bad.
Because there's like a new strain that's like more contagious. So they're already like, nope, closing off.
I would not know since we're still like in our first phase here.
Oh yeah, no, of course. We're like
still the same as it was in March.
Yeah, no, it's the same. This is the same thing here. It's not like
I haven't left my house since March either. That's kind of crazy. But then again, I tell this to my family. I'm like, this isn't like different. Honestly, I never leave the house anyway.
I mean, really, the only thing I like actually did this entire year was go to my friend's wedding. And so far, I haven't heard anybody has you know, ever had anything. So we did good. We did good. We were able to have fun safely, but still have, you know, an enjoyable time. I actually, my friend sent me pictures. And they came out really good. I mean, some of them, I mean, a lot of them like wearing masks. So that'll be an interesting thing to explain in like 10 years. But yeah, no, it still turned out good. It was a good wedding, a fun time. And, you know, I was by myself when I was traveling. So, you know, I was pretty good at like, you know, keeping away from other people. I had my hand sanitizer So that's also good. This is from Target. But that was like literally the only thing I did like all year that was like
I've done nothing.
like something eventful.
At least nothing that I can think of.
Right. But
I haven't seen like my friends in like since March.
I know. Haven't like hung out with people that aren't my immediate family.
I know.
Like since then, minus like if we're not counting this wedding, then like yeah, I haven't seen really anybody. Well, I did help my brother do some filming for something, so I did see some people I haven't seen in quite a while. But we were all wearing masks. And, 6 feet apart from each other. Because, I mean, you can still do that, like, socially distance and hang out, I guess, but...
Yeah. That's kind of what we did for Thanksgiving. And even then, I was still like, I don't want to catch COVID.
That's what we kind of did for Thanksgiving, too. We just stayed here, and then my parents went and, like, dropped stuff off at, like, my grandpa's house, like, the food-wise and stuff. And then for Christmas, like, we went to my brother's, but it was just us.
Yeah.
Like... nobody else. Well, my brother's his girlfriend's mom was there too, but then she left because she had to work on fucking Christmas Day. Damn. But
yeah.
Oh, let's see. Since March, I haven't left my house till July because my state was in phase 3 or 4. Oh, we live in Texas. We still
know nothing about phases.
I don't know any phases. Every time it's like a phase, they have to go back and start over.
At this point in Texas, phases are non-existent. Everyone's just doing their own thing.
Anytime they reopen anything, they either like shut down again or they're like, nope.
Like everything is still open. Which is insane.
No, yeah, there's places still open. They're like you can dine in inside, and I'm like, okay.
I think ours is still like now. Oh, I forgot what my husband said because I remember I was like, okay, let's just see what we can get from Texas Roadhouse. Big mistake. I saw that it was basically like it looked like it was full capacity, and I was like, okay, maybe we should just go home, take something to go.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, once the vaccines start rolling in. I think once more people in the healthcare system here get vaccinated, and then they start dishing out vaccines to like people in other industries, like households and stuff, then it's gonna get better. But in terms of like when that's gonna happen, I feel like that's gonna take months.
It's gonna take a while,
especially for the US. Oh, it's gonna take a while. We're still gonna be like this for. Probably
at least another year.
I believe. Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
We're just looking at New Zealand like, can we please move? Can we join?
I know, right?
Because they're not wearing masks. They're all like fine.
No, New Zealand's like COVID free.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like summertime down there.
So I'm like, it must be nice, man.
I want to go swimming. But it is what it is.
Unfortunately, and I knew this was gonna happen, man. Like once COVID was rolling around in China last year, I was like, oh god, hopefully it doesn't happen here because I already know how bad it's gonna be here.
See, college classes on my campus allowed students to do both on-campus and online classes till November. Once Thanksgiving break finished, everything was online. Yeah. I mean, with like institutions like schools and stuff, then it just depends on the district or if it's a university. Or...
At least here, it depends on the district. Some of them are going in person while people are getting sick. And
I think most of the districts here, because we have like 3 main like public school districts in El Paso.
Yeah.
Because it's that wide, I mean, I'm sure in East Texas, like every city has like 800 school districts, but El Paso has like 3 major public school districts, and I think all 3 of them are like mostly online. I'm pretty sure it's because my high school, I live across the street from my high school, like where I actually went to high school, and like there's nobody there. But they're also doing construction because they're like basically my old high school, like they got that like grant or whatever. They're just rebuilding like the whole school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it depends on the school what they want to do. Luckily, my kids' school is like you can do whatever. If you feel comfortable doing in person, do in person. If you want to stay online, stay online. I'm like, I'm staying online.
Yeah, so it's actually the perfect time for them to do construction because there's no students across the street.
Yeah.
I'm just jealous because like I had to go when it was like the old shitty buildings. And now these other high schoolers they get to go and it's all nice. You know, probably when it's done being, you know, all the construction's done is when they can actually go back to school inside. Because it's gonna take like at least another year and a half probably.
Yeah.
My high school is big. It's like several buildings. But my mom does private school, and then because it's like Catholic school, like the diocese, like they're in charge of it, so they're like, nope, you have to be mostly in person. Like there's people online,
Yeah.
but there's also people going in person, so it's both. But yeah. Oh, you're from New York. Okay, so completely different. Completely different.
Texas is not doing so hot.
No. Nope. Definitely not.
Because literally,
Hello,
almost
Ellie.
at this point, there it kind of sucks because I'm seeing like now people that I actually know and care about getting COVID. I'm like, this is not great.
Ellie, what's it like for you? Because you're in Las Cruces, which is like 45 minutes from where I live in New Mexico. Is it the same over there as it is for El Paso? Like, I don't know. Because they're so close. It's so close. Like, it's legit like 45 minutes away.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. Thankfully, I don't start spring semester till February. Oh, man. No spring break. I mean, you know, what else can you do for spring break anyway? I mean, you know, there are going to be those people that are still going to go somewhere in spring. Like this past year, people still went somewhere on spring break.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna. Oh, it's pretty much the same. Okay. So then it's the same as here. Honestly, I feel like where we are, it's like El Paso, Juarez, and Las Cruces is like just one big giant. It's like that area. Like people just refer to it as like the same. We're in the same big area. So whatever it is for like El Paso, it is for Las Cruces and vice versa, and then for Juarez too.
Yeah. Yo, I never really explained to people like how I do it with my kid because I don't think I ever really mentioned it on my YouTube. That my kid is like special needs. She has Down syndrome. She's 8. So it's a lot different online for her. Because I'll see other parents complain about their kids and stuff, and I'm like, I would like for you guys to try being in my shoes for a day. It is not. It's not that great.
It's like a whole other layer on top of it.
Just because she gets frustrated really easily, and you can tell the other ones get frustrated too. So they her teacher has to cater around all of them as a bunch.
Everybody's different needs.
Yeah. Which thank God, because at first, I think it was the second week, I was stressing out about it. Mia saw my meltdown on Instagram where I felt bad because she wasn't paying attention. So I was like, I don't know what to do because I'm feeling like she's not really learning. Even now, I'm like, I don't even know if she's like really learning.
Retaining the information.
Yeah. Even though she's like sitting there and like listening, but I'm like, how do I know she's like actually getting the information?
Maybe just trying to practice it more.
Yeah. But it's hard. So like now I think one of her goals is to at least get her to participate. So that's what they're doing. They don't know about state testing yet.
Oh god, I always hated Texas state testing is the worst. It's the absolute worst.
Oh, it's stupid because it doesn't matter how good your grades are. If you don't pass, you're gonna
Yeah,
fail
no,
and
if you don't
stay
pass,
back a grade.
yeah, if your grades could be absolute dog shit in Texas, like in public schools. And you can still pass to the next grade, but you can only pass if you pass the fucking state testing.
So stupid.
Like, if you don't pass the state test, yeah, you get held back.
And you have 3 times to try.
It's the
It's
dumbest shit. And then, like,
so
if you
dumb.
miss the test for whatever reason, that also, like, counts against you. Also, like, one time, I remember in high school, like, we were doing, like, the math one on one of the days, and, like, this one girl that I know, I guess she had a panic attack or something, or got sick or something, so she didn't take the test. And so I don't know what the fuck they did, because she grew, like, she was able to, like, be in the next grade up the next year. But I remember
Probably
being
did
like,
summer school.
probably. But I remember being like, what the fuck? Like, what's happening? Like, is she gonna be able to pass? Because I didn't start doing state testing till I got to high school, because I went to private school for like pre-K through
Okay.
8th grade, and we didn't have to do state testing because it's not state, it's not public school. Like, we had standardized testing in
Yeah.
private school, but it was more to just like, it was more for the school to like see how the teachers are doing, and like to see if we're learning the information correctly. So like, depending on how good we did, they're like, you know, kind of grading the teachers that way. That was really what the standardized testing was for. And then I got to public school and high school, and I'm like, oh, I have to actually pass. That sucks. I did pass all of my standardized tests, by the way, in high school. Oh, excuse me. So, even though I did have shit grades, high school was rough, man.
It was. I had my kid in high school too, so I had to miss the state testing a few times. I think it was for science and reading. No, I did the English one because I was sick when we did it. That's kind of insane too. I was sick and I still went to get my test done. Because you have to, man.
Well, yeah, like, yeah, that's like your ticket to going to the next grade.
Going to
and
graduating.
Yeah. Yeah, and just getting to senior year. Because when you're a senior in Texas, you don't have to, there's no more testing after that. Then it's really more just like the SAT and the ACT if you want to take that test.
Yeah. Because I remember that day,
I only took the SAT once. I didn't take it again. I took the PSAT twice, though.
I always missed over here. At least it was optional, so you didn't really have to do it.
No, we took the SAT.
They always made us do it like once in class, but that was it. And they're like, "Oh, you can retake it." I'm like,
see, that's why
I'm taking it.
That's also one of the reasons why when I was in college and like secondary education, so like 8th grade through 12th grade was like my minor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, once I started taking classes for like becoming a teacher, I was like, oh hell no, because a lot of those classes you have to like, there's classes where like they teach you how to like do lesson plans and stuff, and when you do your lesson plans, like you have to turn that in like every week for all your classes, but it also has to like incorporate like the curriculum for the testing, because they have to teach the test. You have to teach the test too. Like, you know, you have to teach at some point in the year, you know, you always get the fucking, okay, math class or English class, we're going to learn how to write an essay. Math, this is what's going to be on the stupid fucking test. I always hated when we had to do the essays for English class. So I'm just like, we learned this last year. We went over this last year. Like, why can't we just do it like something other than the fucking test? So that was also one of the reasons why I was like, nope, I don't. I mean, I can always get certified later to teach.
Yeah.
If I want to. And I'm actually gonna be subbing and helping my mom out. Because private school, you don't have to be certified.
Oh, interesting.
You just need like 90 hours of college credit, and I have a degree, so I got that covered. So, but it's always an option.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it just sucks that like that's part of the fucking class you have to take in college is like if you want to be a teacher, at least in Texas, like I mean, I'm sure it's for every state, but like having to like incorporate the stupid like you have to look through like the TEKS. That's what it's called. Like you have to look through it and make sure like you're doing it for if you do high school, you have to make sure it's like for each grade they do something different for the test or whatever. So you have to make sure that you're like incorporating that shit at some point. And it's always like slightly different from the year previously. It's so dumb.
Damn, man.
Like I don't know how my cousin did it because my cousin's a math teacher, a high school math teacher.
I don't even like math.
In public schools in Texas. So I don't know how she got through that shit.
More rough, man.
Yeah, I don't know how she got through that shit, but you know, she's good. Let's see. I started back in late January. We're mostly going to be online. Not having a regular spring break. Sucks, man. Luckily, I was homeschooled from first till I graduated, so see, you didn't have to do state testing. I mean, technically, I didn't do state testing till high school, but I still had to take standardized tests.
And you have to wait until the last person finishes.
At least it got me used to standardized testing before I went to public school. To do state testing. And then I also did like the AP tests and stuff.
Yeah.
To get AP credit for college.
Oh, that's right. I did those too, and I don't.
So that was also good because I didn't have to take a single fucking like basic English class all of college because I got the credit because that was like my best subject. And then I didn't have to do like a history, social studies one for college either because I passed those ones that I took. And then I did like I think I did my because I took AP economics. I did AP economics and I did not pass that test. I got like a 2 or something. I think you need like a 4 to pass. From what I remember.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like you could like the highest you can score is like a 5. Or maybe it's a 3. Like a 3 is like you barely pass. Like you want a 4 or a 5.
So
something like that. I can't remember. But I did get credit for that. So I didn't have to take those classes in college. So that was good. Like so then I was ahead and then it took me forever to graduate. I still stayed longer than 4 years just because I am lazy. And I kept picking my classes like after school started. So 1, I would do it late, and 2, once I did it late, all the classes that I like actually needed would be filled up. So then I would just take bullshit classes that I didn't actually need for credit, so that way I could still get financial aid. And then I stopped being lazy, and the last 2 years of college, I actually cared and just focused on that.
At least you did it.
Yeah, at least I did it. And now I want to go back to school. Let's get a master's. But at least with the master's, like, I'm just focusing on that one thing. And that's like 2 years.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. And I can still get financial aid for that. And if I do get that, then they can defer my previous loans from undergrad. So I don't have to pay those while I'm going to school again. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might not try to go back to school probably till like next fall.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Hopefully by then COVID will be gone.
Hopefully by then it'll be like a little bit better and I'll be able to get like maybe a part-time job or something while I'm going to school. So that I can also still do YouTube, obviously. Yeah, public high school sucks sometimes. Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes I do kind of miss it. Like I miss how much of a simpler time it was. I didn't have to worry about a bunch of shit.
Those were simple times, man.
All I had to worry about, like, if I could go back and do high school over again, I totally would. Like
That's
with
what I
all the
told
knowledge,
my
with all the knowledge I know now, I would totally do it over again and just try better the second time around. Like,
yeah.
focus more on school.
That's what I told my sister, and she's like, "Are you crazy?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah, because it's like I don't know. I would apply how like more of like the stuff I learned now, like as an adult, like to that then, and I think that would work on better. See where I get by then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
I was
not.
lazy, man, in high
Yeah,
school.
Yeah, I mean, I would just try to like not be as lazy and maybe just focus on studying more while still enjoying. Because like when I was focusing on school, like the last 2 years of college, like I was still able to like, do YouTube and fuck around on the internet and watch anime and stuff while doing school. Maybe it's because I had less subjects. I don't know.
Wasn't as tough.
Yeah. I would still probably suck at math though. I miss out on all the high school drama and all that, TBH. I mean, yeah, high school. I mean, honestly, regular public high school is not always like it is like on TV and stuff. Like, it's never really that dramatic, honestly. I was never really in like big drama stuff like in high school too much. But that's also because most of my friends that I had in high school did not go to the same high school as me because I was doing theater. So we all went to different schools.
I feel like for me, like the most dramatic one was middle school. But that's because
middle school is way more drama filled.
Because my high school was more centered around like careers and stuff. So we had like culinary hospitality, which I chose because it was like the easiest thing, and I don't want to do culinary because I'm like, I don't want to cook my own food. I'm too lazy. But now, like as an adult, I regret it because I'm like, damn, I could have put those skills to use now. Because I see like my former friend that I used to talk to a lot, he makes like some bomb ass like good looking food, and I'm like, damn, that could have been me, but no. I was just too lazy, man.
Right, like I was in the IB program my freshman year. See, that's one reason why I would like totally just do it over. Because then I would like act like if I could be like do that over again, I would. Again, if like it was just my brain traveling from current me to past me and I have all my memories like up to now, like go back then, I would so do it because then I would just make sure that I don't make the same stupid decisions that I did in the past. I would make the same right decisions, obviously.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah. At first, I wanted to be in the medical for like high school, but now, like looking back, I'm like, I'm glad I wasn't in there. Because my sister I guess she technically isn't anymore because she got out of high school. She's still going to high school, but it's a weird, complicated thing because she missed so many days of school, so she had to go to a different like school that caters to people.
Oh, it's like an alternative,
almost like that, yeah. Which I had to do because of Isabella. Her and her disabilities kind of cut a lot of chunk of my time, but you just basically go to that school so you can still graduate. It's just I think you go for like 4 hours.
I was gonna say, is it just like reduced hours?
Yeah, so it's not too bad. And so that's what she's doing. But she was in medical, and she's always telling me, she's like, man, it's so hard because they make you learn like everything that I think you probably would if you were to do it like in university or something.
Yeah, well that's why I did the AP stuff in high school, because again, I'm freshman year I was in IB and then I like failed one of my classes, so then it's like you can't be in it anymore if you fail, obviously.
Yeah.
But luckily the high school I went to was the one that I was supposed to go to anyway, because I was back when like whatever like district you were in, you had to go to that school. unless you were doing like a magnet program somewhere else. But I think now they changed it for El Paso. Like you could go to any high school you want to now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So you don't have to go to the one that's like closest to you or whatever. But
Over here, it's still like the one that's closest to you, except for like that high school that I told you, the one that I went to. That's just based on lottery. So you basically have to apply. And if your name gets picked, then
see, for
you're
here,
lucky.
like different high schools around El Paso have like some have like magnet programs and stuff. So if you want to like go to like the magnet program at like this certain high school, but you live on like the other side of town, like you can go there. It's just like one year you'd have to like apply and get accepted, and then like then you have to like they have like buses and stuff that will like take you to that school if you live on the other side of town or whatever. That's what my cousins did, because my cousins live here like close by me, and they would have gone to the same high school as me, like if they were going to, but they both did the magnet program at a different school.
Yeah. I can't believe I wanted to do medical, because now as an adult, I'm like, man, what was I thinking? What was I thinking?
I mean, with 2020, it's like, do you really? I mean, again,
Right?
kudos to everyone in the medical field, obviously working their asses off for this. But I don't know,
I could never.
I don't know if I would be able to. I don't know if I would have the strength or stamina to do that personally.
I could never. I can tell you that.
Probably have another year or two to finish my Bachelor of Arts degree in college, because of how many liberal arts credits Yeah, when you're a liberal arts major, you need a lot of bullshit credits. What's your like major specifically? Because my degree is in creative writing. Like that's what my degree is in. It's a liberal arts degree, but it's like specifically in creative writing. I still have like 3 semesters to go before I have enough credits to graduate. Yeah, see, honestly, once you get to college, like it doesn't matter. Like if you do it within 4 years, okay, you're a big fucking nerd, honestly. Which is not a bad thing. It's just like, if you want to take some time or like have a gap year or something, I say go for it. Like take as much time as you need. Just make sure if you have student loans, you pay them back. I'll probably spend the rest of my life paying back loans if they don't forgive student loans. High schools like focus on careers too. Oh, okay. See, they had a program like that when I was in high school, where like some people at my high school, like they applied to it, and for like half of the day they would like be at school, like at our high school, and then in the afternoon they would like take the bus to the other school, and that would be like their classes, like focusing on like there was like a fashion one, something. I just remember the fashion one because that's what one of my friends did, but they would go to like that school for like half the day.
Oh, okay.
And then also here, the community college, EPCC, they have like early college high schools, like attached to some different campuses. So like there's like 3 early college high schools where when they graduate, they have an associate's degree already for college.
Yeah.
So it's like a 2-year degree.
With our high school, we had to have like with our class that's career focused, because everything else is like normal high school stuff. You have 2 like, I forgot the term, what was it called? Like whatever, I guess like block classes. I think it's the right word. We called it something else, but I can't remember. It's been forever since I was in high school, so excuse me.
I know, my God, it's been what, like 8, almost 9 years?
Pretty much.
Yeah, because we both graduated in 2012, so oh my God. It's almost been like 9 years. Which means it's almost been 10 years. I am not going to my 10-year high school reunion. I'm gonna wait till the 20th.
But yeah, we did that. We had internships during those block ones. So, the medical students would do their basically in practice at the hospital, whatever they wanted to do. Then, since I was in hospitality, I was mainly at a hotel, and I did nothing. That's how like laid back it was. We did nothing. And then like even the workers, they were like super chill.
That sounds awesome.
So you basically had like 4 hours of like do whatever you
Nothing.
want,
Could you do whatever
basically.
you want?
Yeah, they would be like, "Oh, you can help us out, but you don't really have to do much." But we're like, all right. And then sometimes you would be paired with like one of your friends, so that made it even better.
Were you able to like do homework and stuff during that time?
Mm-mm.
No,
They
you
would
couldn't
not
do.
let us. They
Oh, you
has to
couldn't.
be there because like one of the teachers that we had was like super strict, and I hated her. She did not like me. I could tell, especially after I got pregnant. She was on me all over. But anyway, but before that, we had like a really nice old lady. She let us do whatever we wanted. She was always impressed with like our little projects and stuff because she was like so old, so she's like easily impressed by everything and anything. But she was the nicest one out of like the two.
Oh, digital media production. Okay, that's what my brother just graduated. Really, he just got enough credits to graduate, and so he graduated. But that's his degree, digital media production. So making videos, producing videos, editing. Oh yeah, you don't go on the summer. See, yeah, I never did summer classes because I'm like, at least for college, I'm like, you know what? Hell no. I can already choose like my schedule for college classes. Like, I also want to choose to enjoy my summer and do nothing.
Yeah. I think my younger brother is graduating this year. He wasn't in college for too long either. But I think he did like in summer too. So I think that's why he did it as quick as he did. Not sure what his major is though. He never talks about it.
What the fuck? They just come visit the alumni would just come every year instead of waiting every 10 years. See, my dad is like on the committee or whatever for his high school, like for the reunions and stuff. So because he chose to do, I don't know. My mom hates it because she's like, she hates having to meet up and do all the like. My parents didn't go to the same high school or anything. They went to different high schools, but like, you know, my mom this is the spouse, so she has to go with my dad to the shit. And
Yeah.
since he's on the stupid committee, they have to go to the stupid meetings and shit. I don't know. I'm just waiting for the 20th anniversary because I'm like, I still haven't done anything that I find or like would want to brag about to people I haven't seen in 10 years. So I'm gonna wait.
I just have my kid. That's all I've accomplished. Is keeping her and me alive.
Right? It's like I've kept myself alive for the past 10 years. Like that's really all I've done. It's because a lot of my former classmates like have done all these, like they stayed in IB and they graduated with like really good degrees and went to good schools and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I literally have nothing like that to show for it. I have a YouTube channel where I talk about anime. That's pretty much it. And I don't know if that's very interesting.
Where we talk about boy titties.
Yeah, where I talk about anime boy titties all the time. Like, I don't know if that's very interesting or accomplished for people I haven't seen in 10 years almost. I don't know if they would be interested in that.
Right. If they haven't graduated, then they're probably traveling around the world, which they cannot do now, obviously.
Yeah, right. And it's just like, wow, they all have really cool jobs and stuff. And so many people that I know from high school and even middle school, like they have kids or like they're married or getting married now. And I'm just like, a potato. It's like wow. But you know, like good for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still just gonna sit here and watch anime and talk about anime titties.
Right.
Which, speaking of anime, I guess we could just go from talking about lovely school, which I do miss going to school. Honestly, like when that took up my time and focus, like I was actually really like focused on it when I had to be. But I mean, let's talk about 2020 in terms of like the anime and games and stuff this year. Like, I'm sure there are some things we want to rediscuss or talk about because I mean, yeah, 2020. I mean, the year started off pretty well.
Now we're in this weird
Yeah, now we're in this
Weird
weird like
place.
limbo, I guess. But, I mean, we can also, you know what? I also wanted to talk about the Crunchyroll Awards because they announced like the categories. So, you know, which I think it's actually a better category list than it was last year. Because last year they had some. I feel like every year the Crunchyroll Awards, like they either add some new stupid categories that like don't make any sense to me, or they just get rid of some and they have less categories.
Honestly, I don't
This
even
thing
remember the
just
categories. So if they put one in or like
from this
take
year.
one out, yeah. Like if they take one in or put one in, I wouldn't remember. They all look the same.
Let me see. I have the.
I just remember they're keeping the OPs, the couple,
Where the
and
fuck?
I don't know what else they keep.
Okay, so we have the keys. Here are the categories for this year. Yeah. 2021 categories. I'm trying to make sure this is not like an old archived page from last year. So, of course, we have anime of the year, which is they keep that every year obviously.
Mm-hmm.
They have best protagonist.
Yeah, that one's always
with protagonists, I hope they have a good amount of male and female characters.
no more Deku, please. They put Deku on there for like 3 years straight until he finally won last year.
We know Deku's a good protagonist, guys. Okay, we don't have to keep putting him in there. I like Deku. Okay, we like My Hero Academia, guys. We know that everybody not everybody likes it, but you know we know the majority likes it. Okay, Deku's a good
That's the thing with
protagonist.
Crunchyroll.
But
They always put like, you know, like I get it. They always like to put sequels and stuff. Like it's hard not to, especially when
right, like
we had a year like this.
season 3 or season 4, part 1 or whatever. Yeah,
But at least put a character that's been newly introduced and not one that's been on
right.
the list 3
Yeah,
times in a row.
I know. That's because that just takes away a spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so they always have protagonists. They always have antagonist. So yeah, quite a few antagonists this year. I can't think of any at the moment. And then you'll have best boy, which best boy and best girl, I'm like, okay, you just added those categories also because the people who aren't going to be in the protagonist category are just going to be put in the best boy and best girl category, or they're going to just do repeats from protagonist to best boy and best girl. Which sometimes I never agree with. I'm like, that character is not best girl. What are you talking about? You just put them in there because they're like more popular. And just because a character's more popular doesn't mean they're best boy or best girl, by the way.
I can tell you we'll see Jujutsu Kaisen characters on there.
Oh, for sure. Because everyone's simping over like all of them.
Which honestly, if it's Gojo, I do not mind. I have no complaints. I have no complaints.
Okay. I'm excited to see who the nominees are gonna be. So that way we should do another live stream where we just roast the nominees when they finally come out. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think we should do that. 3 years for one category. I think to chill came out like 4 years ago. Yeah, but they put the sequel seasons.
They always put the sequels.
They take those into account and they'll put them in there.
Which last year
because it came out in that year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the judges also said like, do y'all really need to put Deku on there like for the 3rd time in the year? And it's like,
I feel bad for not watching My Hero Academia, another well-known for Orpop. I mean, you don't have to watch it, but it's really good. I mean, if you like,
it has its ups and its downs. I'll tell you. It has
its ups. Yeah, no, there's like stuff that I really like about it, and stuff that I don't like about it.
I'm not looking forward to like the next stuff that we're gonna dive into because it's more like
I don't fucking care about Class 2A. I really do not give a shit about them. Why the fuck are we focusing on them? I don't care about them. Their powers are lame.
It's just gonna be them taking in an exam. It's pretty much like it was in season 2, but with Class
It's gonna be like X-Men, but only if we focused on them going to school. That's basically My Hero Academia.
Which the manga reader said it's like the weakest arc that they've had.
Awesome. Can't wait to see that.
So I'm
Wow.
probably gonna hold off on watching it.
I'll probably wait till like they start dubbing it. But then I will just wait till the new dub episodes come out, and if that takes forever, I really don't care. Again, I don't give a shit about Class 2A. I don't care. None of them are interesting. That's why they're in Class 2A. Although, if we switch out, like, maybe one or two of them for Mineta and the fucking invisible chick, that's fine with me, because their powers suck. Why are they in Class 1A? I've never understood that. At all, ever. Like, this invisible bitch, like, she's just invisible. That's her quirk. That's all it is. She does nothing. Like, that, she does nothing. Why not put someone from fucking Class 2A in there that has a way better quirk? Or put fucking Shinso in there. I don't know. Put someone else.
Actually, he is going to be put in this season.
Is he?
I think he's in the newest visual. So there's that.
Okay,
that's the only good part about it.
I'm gonna tell my brother that because he really likes that character.
That's the only good part about the next arc is Shincho. That's it. Everything else.
I guess we'll look forward to that. Honestly, I say if you like Marvel movies and you like the DC movies, like if you like superhero movies, like if you really like Spider-Man or if you like X-Men or stuff like that, you'll like My Hero Academia.
The first season is very not the greatest.
The first season, it's short, so it has that going for it. It's because Deku cries like more than half of the season. He's just like sad all the time and cries and whines, and Bakugo just screams at him all the time. And you don't really learn too much about like the rest of the class except for like certain characters. And I feel like you don't get to learn about more of the interesting characters in the class till like season 2.
Yeah. So season 1 is like a very like
it's like an introductory.
It's not like it's not. I guess boring isn't like the right word, but it's just very meh.
It kind of just introduces you to like the world and the lore of My Hero Academia, and then once you get into season 2, then it like starts getting better. It starts getting good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think seasons 3 and 4 are pretty entertaining.
I think season 2 was my favorite, but that's because of Todoroki. My bias showing, man.
See, well, some of my favorite episodes were in season 4 because my boy finally got the goddamn spotlight. So I highly recommend you watch all the way up to at least season 4 when they focus on Kirishima, and then you don't have to watch anymore if you don't want to. Or at least watch his episodes. They're so good. But yeah, no, Deku 3 fucking years in a row. Holy shit.
I know. Crunchyroll, we love you, but sometimes you make questionable.
God fucking damn it, Crunchyroll. I went watching My Hero Academia until very recently. Oh, okay. Who is your favorite? We will judge you. I'm just kidding. We won't judge you. Who do you like so far? Let's see. My main thing is I'm very picky when it comes to things I watch. If it doesn't grab my interest right away. Oh, right. No, that makes sense to me.
Do you want to talk about Idolish 7?
Yeah. But the fact that it's like Marvel films, yes. You're obsessed with? Oh, heck yeah. Who's your favorite Marvel character? In the MCU, anyway. Mine's Captain America. I have a giant cutout of Captain America, like, over here in the corner. Like a life-size cutout. In his, like, Winter Soldier outfit. Because I like the Marvel movies, too. That's why I got my brother into My Hero Academia, because I was like, it'll fill the Marvel void in your heart. So then we started watching it, and now he's like, he likes it too. I got him a My Hero Academia shirt for Christmas. And then his girlfriend got him a keychain of Sue in her school uniform, because my brother really likes Sue. She's like his waifu. She's his favorite. It's a really cute keychain, so I'm glad. I was like, oh, it's so cute.
I still remember in the Crunchyroll Awards, everyone was mad because Uraraka won over Sue.
You know, I like Uraraka, but I think Sue has a cooler quirk.
I remember that. They were like, how can she win? Uraraka's done nothing. I was like, hey.
She's just cried over Deku while he cries over everything else. Iron Man or Spider-Man? Oh, especially since no more Iron Man. Oh. R.I.P.
Yes.
R.I.P. man. Yeah, no, I like Spider-Man too. I think Spider-Man's also like, yo, that new Spider-Man movie, all the shit that they've announced is gonna be in the new Spider-Man movie. I'm fucking hyped for that. It sounds like it's gonna be crazy. Let's see. Oh, you're currently on season 2. So far, I have to beat Todoroki, Sue, Ida, and Tokoyami. Ooh, okay. You know, Tokoyami was actually like in the running for like my fave boy, with Kaminari too, but I picked Kirishima.
He's a good bird boy.
He is a good bird boy. I like Tokoyami. I like his room is the fucking best. I love that fucking episode where they show all of their bedrooms when they move into the dorms. Watch My Hero Academia for that fucking episode alone. It's the best. That's like one of my favorite episodes.
They just go to roast each other's rooms.
They just go to roast each other's rooms. And all the girls' rooms are fucking awful. They're so ugly. Like, most of the boys have, like, actual taste. In terms of, like, their rooms and stuff. Well, except Deku, because Deku's room is just all Might. Shit. That's all it is. Deku has a pretty lame room, but everybody else is... at least the rest of the boys have, like, good rooms. And then, like, some of the girls, they're so ugly. They're, like, mostly pink. Ugh. It looks like a Lisa Frank coloring book like threw up all over their rooms. But it's so good. It's so yeah. But that's cool. She likes Todoroki, so there you go, Chantal.
Right?
She's in the Todoroki clan. Spider-Man 3 doing the Spider-Verse with yes, I'm so excited because I really liked Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse was dope. So I'm excited. Also because I think if this is a controversial opinion, then I really don't give a shit. But I think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man out of all of like the live-action Spider-Man.
I love Tom
actors.
Holland.
Me too. I love him.
It's the only reason why I watched Onward, man.
You know, like yeah, same. Yeah, that movie was cute.
My husband, he's like, you just want to watch it for Tom Holland. I was like, so.
Yes, of course. That's why, you know, I wanted to watch that new movie that Tom Holland's in. The one on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. But I wanted to watch that because he looks really cute in it. He looks really good. I might watch that later. But yeah, no, I love Tom Holland. Like, his Spider-Man movie's fucking best, man. So good. So, since you like Spider-Man, you will like My Hero Academia, I think. Yeah, Tobey Maguire's but now he's old as fuck, and Andrew Garfield was not good. His Peter was, like, way too cool. I'm like, what the fuck? He's not at all, like, not even nerdy. Like, at least Tom Holland's, like, Spider-Man is, like, awkward. Like, quirky, kind of awkward, you know? Like, Andrew Garfield, he just looks like the fucking, like, skateboardy guy that just skateboards down the street all the time, you know? Yeah, Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man. Quality. He is so cute. He's very cute. Yeah. And I like his accent. Or his dialect. It's not an accent, it's a dialect. His English dialect. Okay, anyways, the other categories. So yeah, you have Best Boy and Best Girl. I don't know who the fuck is gonna like you said, I'm sure a bunch of Jujutsu Kaisen characters are gonna be in these fucking categories for sure. I just hope that most of the categories are full of stuff that came out, like stuff that's new, not like sequel seasons.
It's gonna be Balance Unlimited because that was trending.
I hope so.
So I'm sure. I have faith. And I have no idea anything else.
I don't know either. I don't know anything else.
Probably. Oh God. Tower of God and the other one.
God of High School. I'm sure those are going to be in here at some point somewhere.
Even though I've heard, well, I don't know. I think Tower of God was like okay.
Yeah, I've heard Tower of God was okay, and God of High School was like
not. So
meh.
I'm pretty sure Crunchyroll's gonna still put them on there because that's theirs.
Yeah. God, if Mr. Love is in here, I'm gonna fucking laugh.
I'm gonna be very surprised if they do.
Okay, and then we also have Best Opening Sequence. Of course, they have that category every year. They have Best Ending Sequence, which they also have every year as a category. Which I always look forward to see what like openings and endings are in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I would think like Fruits Basket would be in either of those categories.
Last year, I don't think they even put Fruits Basket.
Well, I would hope this year because I liked the openings and endings for this year more than I did for season 1.
Yeah, I don't think Fruits Basket was on anything last year, really.
It was for like
one thing, right?
One thing. I think it was for Lore Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
But that was it.
Wait, why?
How the fuck are none of the Somas in the fucking Best Boy and Best Girl category? What the fuck? What?
Like, Crunchyroll, why?
I don't know. Yes, continue watching, you stupid YouTube. Okay. Sorry that the music stopped. I think Balance Unlimited is going to be in there for opening. I hope.
Yeah.
Because that's such a banger. It's such a good song.
It's for sure going to be between Balance Unlimited and Jujutsu. I think. Those are my predictions.
We also have Best VA Performance in Japanese and Best VA Performance in English.
If they put Mamo no Miyano again, I see Mamo. I click.
Which, yeah, for VAs, it's always a mix of male and female for both categories. So, like, it just depends. I think they should do best male and female. So that way you give an equal chance to, like, an equal number of people. But then maybe that's too many categories. I don't know if they can handle that at Crunchyroll. You have Best Director, which they always have. They have Best Animation, which they've had like every year for, I don't know if it's since the beginning, but I think it is. I think this is a category that's always been there. This one, I don't know if they've had this one before. Best Character Design.
Yeah, they've had that one.
Have they had that one? I don't think they had it last year, though.
I can't remember. I know they've had... I can't remember. It's been... I'm telling you, they put one in and they put one out. But I do remember that one.
They take stuff in and out. Best Fight Scene. I'm sure... Okay, for Best Fight Scene, I predict already God of High School is going to be on there for something. Yep. My Hero Academia is going to be on there for something. Jujutsu Kaisen's probably going to be on there for something. Because those are all shows that have fight stuff. What else?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Maybe Balance Unlimited. I don't know. Or as my crack entry, the ending scene of Mr. Love when she used the power of friendship to fight Hades and defeat him. That was my favorite scene. We can talk about that later. So yeah, I predict those 3 series are going to be on there. I don't know what fights specifically, but a fight scene from each of those series is going to be in that category for sure, guaranteed. Best drama. So these are like the genre categories that they have. Best drama.
Hopefully, Fruits Basket will be on there.
I hope so. It wasn't last year, which I was like,
yeah,
how? But it got more dramatic this season, so maybe it'll be on there. Best comedy.
There really wasn't too many
I
comedies.
think maybe possibly Isaacin will be in there because I had some pretty funny moments. I highly recommend keep your hands off Isaacin. If you guys like anime, the process of animation and making movies and stuff, which we do have people in the audience that do like to make movies and videos and stuff, watch Keep Your Hands Off Isaacin. My brother absolutely fucking loved this show this year. And it's only 12 episodes.
I forgot about that one. That one was
But
one that everyone
so
was
good.
talking about at the beginning of
It's so
2020.
It's so good. It's so good.
So that one's definitely going to be on there for OP. I can
for
tell you
sure.
that.
Oh yeah, no, that OP is such a banger. It's so good. And character design, I think that's just gonna be that one's gonna have character design.
Mm-hmm.
There's literal episodes based on them designing characters for like for the anime stuff that they design. But their character designs are fucking amazing. And also Kanamori, the tall girl, she's best girl. She's definitely best girl from that show. My favorite. Fucking love that. It's so good. Best comedy, best score. So those do like the OST. You have best couple.
Best score might go to Jujutsu.
You have best couple, which always makes people mad.
I still can't believe, what was it? Last year that one was the Love is War one, right?
Yeah, Kaguya-sama won last year. When it was against like
It's more of a ship than a couple, though.
Yeah, they weren't like an established couple. Whereas like the other ones that were nominated last year, like Given, they became a fucking couple at the end.
I guess it's too gay, man, for the people
it was too gay. That one was too gay, and then Sadazanmai was also on that one last year too, because they were also an established actual couple. They raised a goddamn child together, even though she couldn't remember that shit. But still, they were too gay too. And then you also had Ymir and Historia.
Mm-hmm.
They were too lesbian for them to win. There was too much gay stuff going on in that category. They gave it to the straight characters that aren't actually a couple.
Which with Love is War, I feel like it depends.
Isn't that the whole point of the fucking show? Is they're not supposed to be a couple?
Mm-hmm. Because they don't want to admit their feelings for the other. Because if they do, then the other one loses. That's like the
that's like the whole point of the show.
Unknown rule.
How are they a couple then? They're not together. They're not like, technically together.
Which I personally, I did not like the anime. I know a lot of people really love it, but for me personally, it was not. It's just, it's not for me.
That, I've never seen the show, but I like the openings because I like the songs. The songs are fucking dope. The openings for that show are fucking good. And I've never seen it, but the openings are really good. And then you have chucked on here, just best fantasy. This is the last category. I guess they didn't want to put sci-fi and fantasy into the same fucking category again like they did last year. Which then it was like 3 fantasy shows and 1 sci-fi. Which I've never understood that like sci-fi and fantasy aren't the same genre. Like they follow the same story beats. Like they follow the same tropes or what's it called? We learn it in English class. What the fuck is it called? You know what I'm talking about. It's not tropes, it's the other things, whatever they're called. Where you get you always get examples of like Star Wars has all of this and Lord of the Rings has all this or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I hate when they lump sci-fi and fantasy together, and I'm not actually a big fantasy person. I'm not super into that shit. I'm not really into sci-fi or fantasy. Like I like Star Wars. I like fucking, Harry Potter is fine.
I think The Life as a Villainess will be on there for fantasy. That one's a good one.
Which one?
Life as a Villainess.
Oh,
which is basically the Otome one. I love that one.
That one will probably ReZero Season 2 is probably going to be on there too. I'm surprised they didn't have an isekai category.
Technically, the villainous one is an isekai. Technically.
But I'm sure ReZero is going to be put in Best Fantasy because it's ReZero. Why is there no best death scene? The death by bunnies scene would be the greatest one. God, fuck. Now that I mentioned that fucking scene, I can't get it out of my head. I hate that scene so much. It's so awful. That is, like I said in my video, that's like the most brutal way he has died this entire time. And he's been like decapitated. The bunnies was the worst. It's the worst. It's so bad. It's awful.
You think they'll put Hit Mike for best fight scene?
I hope so.
Just because, I mean, it kind of counts, you know. They're doing rap battles.
Also, again, like I said in my other video, top my what the fuck moments, where the bunny scene was number 1. But why the fuck did Matenro win? Their raps are so lame. Their raps are so fucking lame. They're the lamest ones. Them and Mad Trigger Crew are fucking whack, dude. Out of all 4 of them, Buster Bros and Fling Posse are the best groups. They're way more interesting. I love Buster Bros too. They're fucking awesome. Buster Bros is the best. But I think Fling Posse has better songs. Like, their music is better. I like Buster Bros. Like, I think Buster Bros is probably like my favorite. But in terms of like who has the best raps and the best like musicality and stuff, it's Fling Posse. Because Mad Trigger Crew, they're too angy. They're too angy for me. And Matenro is boring.
From with Mad Trigger Crew, it's just the main guy. Man, that's a little much.
Oh, Samatoki, yeah, no, he's kind of a fucking asshole.
He is.
He's really annoying. And he
like, after you know more
like
about him, it's like, really, dude?
He doesn't like my boy Ichiro? Fuck you, dude. Ichiro's the best.
Like, Ichiro was just trying to save his family, but this dude was like, nah, I'm gonna blow them up. It's like, why?
Like, dude, your sister joined the fucking party of words. Why don't you talk to her? What does Ichiro have to do with that shit anyway? I don't get it.
Don't know.
And they never explained it, so... Oh, well.
I guess if we get a season 2.
I hope we get a season 2, because I mean, you know, like I said, only 2 of the groups are like have good flow and stuff, but everyone's pretty.
They left it very open-ended, and then we didn't really get to know about each one too much.
We got like 2 little adventures for each group, and that was it.
It's more so focused like on the division battles.
Yeah. But the songs were good. The rapping was good. I mean, not for everybody, but like I really liked like the first episodes where it focused on like each group. Like, those episodes were really good.
I like those the most too, just because you get to learn more about the groups.
But honestly, yeah, Matenro's story, fucking boring. I don't care. Mad Trigger Crew, fucking boring. I don't care. Fling Posse, that shit was interesting. Buster Bros, that shit was interesting.
It's because Ramoda has like some dark secrets.
Yeah, like he's so shady, but then he's so cute. And I like his stupid little voice. Like the voice that he puts on for everybody. And then I just like Buster Bros because they're all about the family, man. They look up to their Ichini.
It's so cute. Also, it's because Suwaru-san, man. I love the man.
But they're, I mean, you know, yeah. But if that gets put into best fight scene, I will laugh. Which one though? There's several. Would it be the final one from the last episode?
Maybe.
Where all of them came together and they sang like the second verse of the OP.
Who knows? I guess we'll find out if they decide to do that.
But I liked it. it makes me want to delve more into the Hypnosis Mic like lore.
Because I have questions, man.
Yeah, me too. I'll add Isaac into my queue. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. Because there's parts where like they're creating like their anime and stuff, and they go inside like the drawings and stuff to like explain how everything works. It's pretty cool. It's like they're not actually inside the drawings. It's just showing the audience like how they're explaining, like how this character is explaining like how this works and stuff. But it's cool. They go to very interesting places because they base their like anime off of where they live, and their city is kind of like half underwater and like half not. I don't know how to explain it, but it's cool.
Interesting.
Sci-fi, fantasy, word, life, Crunchyroll words. Why did they think those two genres are similar? I don't know, because they have the same tropes. Yeah, I don't fucking understand. I don't get that shit. Even like when you go to like, well, Blockbuster's not a thing anymore, but you know what I mean. When you go to the movie section, or like you went to a Blockbuster, it's like sci-fi / fantasy. Like all those movies are in the same section. When that's not the case. That's like it's never the same thing. But yeah, those are all the categories. They haven't announced the nominees yet because you have to submit who you want nominated. Who are the judges for this year?
Lots of people I don't know again.
Let's see. All right, let's see. Who are the judges? Let's see if we recognize them. Okay. Meet the judges. All right, I don't know this person. I don't know this person. I don't know this. A lot of these people are just like have like a big podcast or
yeah, because a lot of people you basically could vote for yourself or vote for whoever you wanted to.
They work for a anime review site or something. Okay. Okay. Well, at least they've got people from like.
At least we hope these people
countries. They got people from different. They got people internationally. Like there's someone from French press, German press, another French person, someone who's lived in LA and Tokyo, a British person, Russia. Okay, at least it's international. I feel like the past few times it's always been like what Western anime fans have been more from like the US and like maybe the UK.
Yeah.
Like mostly just English speaking countries. Not necessarily like Russia or France or other European countries or South America. I haven't seen anything from South America though. Oh wait, never mind. Someone from Brazil. Brazil. I see they have people of color. Some guy in Canada. The UK again. Oh, someone's from TikTok. Okay. Well, she's a person of color, so okay. I will forgive the TikTok label. You know, I want to make TikToks. I just don't know what I would make TikToks about.
I honestly don't know. Like,
okay, so this person works at. Okay, this person's from Mexico, so someone from Latin America. Oh, Shibuya Kaho is one of the judges, though.
Which is an interesting.
I think, you know, she's gotten more popular, I think, because of Trash Taste.
Yeah, which is, I'm like, I don't know how, like, knowledgeable she is in anime, but okay.
Well, from her episode, she's, like, really into anime and video games.
Mm-hmm.
Like she has been. Yeah, let's see.
So hopefully she knows more of the
She has
recent
been
stuff.
passionate about manga and anime for her entire life as a 90s girl.
Mm. So hopefully.
So she's into that. If you guys don't know who Shibuya Kaho is, she's a former JAV star. And she was on the Trash Taste podcast because Joey interviewed her like last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had her on the podcast. And she streams on Twitch.
Does she?
Yeah. She also started streaming as a Twitch partner in May 2020.
Nice.
She's cool. I follow her on Twitter. I gave her a follow. She's very fluent in English.
Mm-hmm.
She does a lot of cosplay. For obvious reasons. That's the only person I recognize. Does that make me a degenerate? I'm just kidding. Yeah, a lot of these people, I don't know who the fuck any of these people are. Okay, well, she's the only one I know. So let's hope she votes well. I don't know.
That's all we can do is hope.
I hope so. I mean, at this point, again, I mean, the people that are gonna vote are the people. The judges are really just there to pick the categories or to pick the nominees. So do I. They're fucking hilarious. That fucking hentai episode was so funny. That was so funny. Shit was great. And no, we're never gonna do a hentai episode for Q for You. I'm sorry. Maybe in the far, far off future.
We still have some shows we want to get through.
Yeah, we want to get through other stuff first before we get to the ecchi, lewd, straight up prawn. I mean, there is some good stuff out there. Don't get me wrong. I have been watching some. Because I am a degenerate, but... That was your favorite. Yep. Fucking Connor picking fucking like Mother Knows Brat. I love that fucking title. Mother Knows.
I mean, he was right. You won't forget the title.
No, you won't forget it. I like that you could tell what their like taste in like ecchi lewd things are just by like the things that they picked, and it's just like, okay, I totally understand.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't understand why Gart and Joey like lollies, but
To each their own.
to each their own. I would much rather be more interested in the MILFs, like what Connor's into. That's way more interesting to me. At least they look their age. But that episode's fucking hilarious. That episode was great. I hope they do another one, because I'm like, there's way more ones that you guys could have watched. Right? I'm like, why didn't you guys pick any Comic Festa ones? Why not Fire in His Fingertips, damn it? Or the monk one. The monk one, the Comic Festa one where it's the monk guy, that one's really good. They should have picked that one. Garnt would have loved it. That one's really good. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Man.
That one's good. That one's really good. You should watch it. That one's good. And the scenes, the scenes, the good scenes, they're really good in that one. So if you are people of culture, find that one. I forgot what it's called. That one's really good. Also, I got a Barnes & Noble gift card for Christmas, so I am buying Fire in His Fingertips from Barnes & Noble online. When I get the chance. Because it's online. The first volume.
I still want to read Therapy Game Man. I want to read that BL so bad.
They should have... Connor should have picked The Titan's Bride.
That one was way too censored, though.
It was like barely like a henty. Like I
was disappointed.
I was too, because I'm like, I wish I could be seeing some more. At least just blur it. Like, damn. At least then I could like actually kind of see what it was doing. But oh, you've heard of it. You need to watch it because it's really good. But I want to get the manga because I think the manga's uncensored.
The question is how uncensored, though.
I don't know. That's why I want to buy it to find out. So I can read it. Because it was really good. But that came out last year. So did XL Joshi, and that one was also another one that I really liked from Comic Festa.
Mm-hmm.
That one was so good. I think I've watched all the other ones that came out this year. They were pretty good. Like Titan's Bride was one of them. The other one is... I forgot what it's called, but it's pretty censored too. Like, it was censored like the Titan's Bride one, but it's a straight couple. Mm-hmm. I was disappointed. Like, it was a cute relationship, but I'm like, where are the blurred parts? Because I don't know, because I feel like even though it's censored, like I can still kind of tell what's happening there, and it still is like pleasing to the eye, if that makes sense. Like I still can tell what's happening there, and I can kind of like imagine it like without the blurred parts, But when you don't even show like that part, like then I'm just like, then this isn't really even like hentai. It's just like
still censored.
Yeah, it's just like really this shouldn't even be considered hentai. It's just ecchi now. But I guess it is still considered hentai because they show titties. But even some regular shows show like female boobs and stuff, and it's not considered like hentai.
That's true.
Like, aren't there sex scenes or kind of sex scenes in like Domestic Girlfriend and stuff?
Yes. I had to think.
And that's not considered hentai.
It's very trashy.
But it's censored the same fucking way that these other shows are censored, but it's not hentai. It's the same thing as fucking like American Horror Story. Like there's sex scenes in that show, and they don't show titty, but they do show naked ass on that show all the time. And that's not considered prawn, so they show so much ass on American Horror Story. It's not even funny. I'm not lying. Have any of you guys watched American Horror Story? Like any of the seasons, there's always sex scenes in that show. And they always show like the butt, and that's it.
I believe it, man.
If they're naked, it's always the guy's ass. I don't know what else to say, but you know what I mean. Like how is that not considered like that? Because that's like TV mature, right? Like TV MA. But it's not like actual like adult videos or whatever. But then how is like Titan's Bride? How is that properly a hentai? If it's like overly censored and it's just like suggest it's like it's not suggested like you can see it. It's just like I don't even see any sparkly dicks.
If only Lita was here.
Because at least with like Bitch Boo, like with Yarichin Bitch Boo, like they show the sparkly dicks. They show that. And that's definitely like considered hentai. a hentai that's got like a name, actual big name Seiyu in it, which like holy shit. Because it's animated, I would think that they would do like the like visual novel stuff like that, not like actual. Because there's this one hentai I don't remember what it's called, but like every episode, every story is cute. It's come out this year. Every episode has been cute. It's like a different couple every episode. But I swear to God, it's the same two fucking voice actors for both characters. It's always they always sound the same. It's always the same woman and the same man doing the voices, but they just play different characters.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what this one is called because I don't remember the Japanese title and I don't know what it's called in English. But it's good. But yeah, no, you should watch Fire in His Fingertips. It's really good. It's one of those shows where like the episode's like 6 minutes long. So you can watch the whole series in like an hour if you wanted to. Why is there not a best hentai category in the Crunchyroll Anime Awards? Come on, you cowards, put it in there. See what the degenerates are up to. Okay, yeah, do you want to talk about Idolish 7?
We can.
All right. Spoilers for Idolish 7 Season 2, by the way. Because we're probably going to get into spoilers.
I have to record my video tomorrow. Have a lot to say.
There was a lot that went on in this last episode, because the last episode of Season 2 just came out today.
I'm just excited because we saw Haruka, which is a Zool member, and I'm so excited. Because I really want to get to know Zool.
I'm curious to know what the fuck he meant by what he was talking about. Their songs are really good.
I do know, because I was curious about Zool, and I was like, I don't know when we're gonna... This is back when we were waiting on Season 2. And I'm like, I'm hearing so much about Zool, but also like not really. So I want to know what the hype is here. Now I know. But again, the stuff that they do spoil, it's not like fully detailed and stuff. It's just kind of straight point blank.
It's like a little summary.
Pretty much. But there's a reason why he's after 10.
Yeah, why is he after 10?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, I do. I'm curious.
It's on the wiki. That's like the only thing that's on the wiki about Haruka.
Oh, are you for real? Hold on, let me Google this shit.
And I'm like, but I want to know more, like his personality and everything, not this.
Yeah, no, I've heard their songs because they're on
songs
Spotify.
are so good.
Their songs are really good. I really like Rivale's songs a lot.
Me too.
Probably more than the other groups, TBH.
Zool is definitely my favorite. Let's see if you can find it. Because last time I checked, it was still on there. And the peeps in my comments were also like hinting. They're like, "There's the remember, don't forget about this." And I'm like, I know who you're talking about.
Welcome back to our channel. We back with lit video.
What the fuck? Why is this person's fucking video in this fucking lo-fi hip-hop playlist? Okay. There we go. My bad. Wait, okay, is it that he knows Cujo?
He has a connection to Cujo.
Yeah. Is it that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'm reading it. What the fuck? Whatever. Okay, everybody that gets in touch with fucking Cujo in this show, in this series,
It's bad.
they're so fucked.
Yeah, because seeing the stuff that happens in season 2, and then I started thinking about, because again, I want to know more about Zool. Found this out, and I'm like, it just makes Cujo look even worse.
Well, you know what? 10 deserves that shit. He's a little bitch. I don't like him. I don't care that he's voiced by Soma Saito. I don't care. He's a little bitch and I don't like him. He's so mean.
He is.
He doesn't listen to Riku.
He doesn't.
Literally in like 2 episodes or last episode or whatever, a couple episodes ago, he fucking told Riku like, we're not family. I'm never gonna acknowledge you as an idol. You need to stop being an idol because you can't handle your asthma. It's gonna like get in the way of everything. And then in this episode, this finale episode, Riku literally like gets mad at him and is like, dude, you said we're not family anymore. You literally said like, and then 10 has the gall to be like, get that look on his face like, how can you say that? We're not family? What do you mean? I'm like, you literally fucking told him before. You're the first one that said that shit. What are you talking about?
I'm glad Riku said it wasn't fair, though.
You went with fucking Cujo and fucking Tamaki's little sister afterward, like, oh, there's no problem here, guys. Yeah, so what? Well, everyone was like surprised Pikachu faced.
Exactly.
What the fuck? He's so he's like, I can't stand him.
It's like I want to blame 10, but at the same time, now that I know everything, not like everything about Cujo, because I feel like we're still peeling off layers of this man.
Right.
But the more we get to know him, I'm like, this is why he's like this.
Yeah. Well, and then like Tamaki's little sister is also being a little bitch too.
They're both being manipulated.
I know she's like a little kid, whatever. She's still a little bitch. And for right now, that's not a good thing. My poor boy. He just wanted to see his fucking sister. And then when he finally does, he gets really excited and is like, oh, we can like live together now. Like, I'm making money. Like, you don't have to be in like foster care anymore. And she's like, nope, I'm going to stay with Cujo because he's my new dad now. And I'm going to become an idol too. Yeah, I highly doubt that's going to happen, little girl.
He's already put his hopes and dreams in 10. But okay.
So like if 10 somehow doesn't succeed, like is he's just gonna put all it like on Aya, like what the fuck?
I want to say something, but again, it's like kind of spoiler, but because it refers back to Haruka, but
My poor boy, man.
Season 3 is gonna be nuts. I don't know too much. And then we also have the stuff with Nagi, because they've been hinting a lot of stuff with Nagi this season too, and I'm like, I don't like where this is going.
I was just happy that Bandi got to talk to Yuki and stuff. I was like, when that was happening, I was like, oh my god, they're actually doing it.
I wish, man, I didn't know that it was Bandri, because I feel like it would have added more to the shock value, but thanks to freaking YouTube being like, hey, we recommend you this spoiler with Bandri's face on it next to Yuki. Like, why?
Yeah, I feel like once you learn that information before they started like hinting at it in the show, then it was like way more obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if I hadn't known that spoiler, maybe it would have been a little more surprising. But I think like I would have been able to figure it out, like when they were hinting, like when they had that scene, like the last episode, of him being like
connection.
Yeah, him being like, oh, he wants to see his partner again. Okay. Like I would have
That's
been like,
interesting.
he's his fucking old partner, right? Oh my fucking god. Why? Why is these people's like vlogs in this fucking, this is a lo-fi hip-hop copyright free chill music like playlist. It's not mine, it's just one I've saved. And has these people's like fucking vlog videos in here. What?
I guess they added on there.
Putting them in the wrong one. But yeah, Idol 7 was crazy this year.
I heard it's gonna be even more crazier in the 3rd season. Which I'm like, how are they gonna top that? I guess we'll find out.
I have no clue. No clue.
As long as we get to know more about Zool, I'm all in, man. I don't care. I will let shit hit the fan. Just give me more.
You know, Zool looking at their when you look at the boys in it, I think they're like some of the cutest ones.
Mm-hmm. See, like I wasn't too sure of like Haruka because I was like, hey, he looks alright, but like anime Haruka, I was like, okay, no, I kind of dig this dude.
I fuck with that.
It was the voice and the way that he just came to life, man. I was like, okay, I like this dude.
That should be in the best fucking drama category. It was so dramatic this year.
I know. I would hope that they would put Yuki and Momo as like best boy since they're new. But knowing Crunchyroll, they won't.
No, they're not going to put Idol 7 in there at all.
Which is unfortunate.
Although I will say, I like the season 1 OP more than this season 2 one.
I like season 2 a little bit more.
I like Wish Voyage better than whatever the fuck this one is called.
Discover.
I don't know. I think Wish Voyage is more iconic in terms of like location. And like, I like the outfits better. It's like these outfits are nice. Like they're always really cool, but I like the other ones better. And I think Wish Voyage is like a catchier song.
I mean, it's them like starting off as idols, and then this one feels more mature. Like they have more of like experience.
I think it's because I feel like Idol 7. I feel like they're at their best. Like I don't know, with the more like
it's cute when they're all sleeping in the little songs.
Yeah, that part's cute. I actually think I think Rivali is the best group though,
because they're little hatchlings.
I do think Rivali is the best group out of
I love Rivali.
All of them. They have the best songs.
But I stand Momo, man. I think Momo is like my main now.
I'm so sad I did not get the fucking Yuki photo book when I got the Gaku and Tamaki ones. I'm so sad.
To be fair, we didn't know much about Yuki.
We didn't know too much about Rivali and Yuki and Momo, and I'm just very sad because I like Yuki. Again, aesthetic wise, totally what I like.
If anyone wants to give me a photo book of Momo, I will happily take it.
Yeah, same. If you want to give me a photo book of Yuki, please send it to me. Oh, hello, Abigail. Welcome to the stream. What picture of Masato is that? Why does he look so shocked?
But everything else, man, was nuts.
But I liked this ending song by Rivali.
It was sad though when Yuki was singing it by himself.
Oh yeah, no, it was really sad. Was sad. I have heard that song so many times because of my Spotify, like, because I remember when I first started playing it, I was like, at the ending of each episode, I'm like, I know this song. I recognize this song. And I was like, where do I know this song from? Like, oh, Spotify.
It's a nice song, man.
It's Wonderful Weather, Masto. Really? That's the Wonderful Weather one? I guess I can't tell. It's so zoomed in, but he just looks so funny.
I didn't even pull in the Wonderful Weather one.
I finally got Wonderful Weather Tokia.
Nice.
He looks really cute in his outfit. I like the outfit.
I keep getting Wonderful Weather Seshel. I don't know why. Every time I pull, he always shows up.
No, you are?
Yeah.
That's
Out
nuts.
of all the other boys, it's gotta be Seshel.
I keep getting the Shining Live URs. Every time it's a UR, it's always like a Shining Live card. And I'm like, I have this one. I have everybody.
I never get like doubles. I always get like a new one. It's really rare if I get like a new.
I've
double.
almost maxed out like a couple of them.
Which is why my little percentage is like so low, average. Because I never get like copies. That's how unlucky I am. So I have no strong cards.
Yeah, but I like this ending better than what was the trigger one from last season?
Heavenly Visitor.
Yeah. I like that song, that trigger song, but I like the Rivale song better.
I like the Rivale one.
But I like, because this Idler 7 discover that song, smile for you. That song's catchy too. Like, I feel like Wish Voyage is here, and then the other one's like right underneath it. Like, I just like Wish Voyage a little bit more. But they're both good songs. The Idler 7 songs are good.
They're good. They're not my favorites though. From like all
They're
the
not my
groups
favorites either.
Like I love them, but I like Soul a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, I think Rivale has the best songs.
They do. If it's not them, and then it's Trigger.
And I like Trigger, but the Zool songs that I've listened to also are really, really good.
I've listened to all the Zool ones, and they're just so good.
Yeah, Idler 7's like, in terms of the songs, they're like the weakest songs. Like, they're good. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just like, if I had to line up like groups, like who has the best songs and who doesn't, like Idler 7 is like the bottom.
It gives me very Utapri vibes. I think that might be why.
Yeah, probably. I mean, because with Utapri, like, I like all the songs in Utapri. Pretty much. Not every single song. Because again, I think they make people repeat the same shit over and over again. Not every character, but some of them. But the group songs for Utapri, they're always fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're all equal, because I think... Because I'm thinking of, like, the more recent Utapri songs, even from the movie, like, the group songs, like, all, like, the full groups, not the subunits and stuff. Like,
yeah.
the songs are really good.
Like, they have the same kind of vibe. Maybe that's why I'm like, they're at the bottom. For me, anyway. And then Mezzo, I haven't really heard too much.
Oh, I've heard a lot of Mezzo songs. I've heard a lot of fucking Mezzo songs. When I would be working, because I would just have Spotify on, and I would have it on there because I'm like, oh, it's in Japanese, and I was gonna understand what the lyrics are, so they could be talking about, I don't know, fucking your bitch or something, and you wouldn't know because it's not in English. But I would hear so many Mezzo songs. I'm like, this is a Mezzo song. As I'm like, that sounds like Sogo, and that sounds like Tamaki. And then I would look, and it's a Mezzo song, and I'm like, yep, that's a Mezzo song. It's good, though. I've heard so many Mezzo songs on Spotify. That's where I heard a lot of the Idol 7 music, like just for all the series, like all the groups in the series. And then a lot of Hypnosis Mic. Mostly like the actual like division rap battle songs, like ones where it's all of the groups singing together.
Yeah.
Heard a lot of those. But also like, you know, some of the like group songs. Which again, I still think Flink Posse has the best songs. Buster Bros is second in terms of like who has the best songs. And then like That's where I hear like Shota Somasaito. Also, Shirohimono. Shimonohiro, sorry. Because he has songs too. Thank God they don't sound like all of the towel songs for show. They're all the same. They're all the same. And Ellie, I hope you agree with me. Because I like show, but I feel like they write the same fucking song for him every time.
Except for his Kiss one. That one was very cute.
I like that song a lot. That song is so good because it doesn't sound like any of the other ones. Thankfully. I think they stepped up their game with the Utsupri solo albums from last year.
Yeah.
Like, those are the best songs. Those are the best like solo songs for all the characters, for at least for Starish. Because every song was like a god tier quality. And I could say that because I have all the songs. I don't have all the CDs physically, but I have all of the songs. It's called Discover the Future. Okay, that's what that song's called.
Final episode was called too.
That reminds me of Map of the Future, which is like the last title episode of season 1 of Utapri. Oh no, similarities. Fight. I can't believe people compare both series so often. Like, okay, they have like color schemes and shit, but
they're very different.
They're very different.
If anything, I think Idolish 7 is more heavy based on a lot of the stuff, issues.
In terms of the anime, oh, most definitely. Because
we talk a lot about the issues.
Utapri watered down all of their stories from the games. And I'm still slowly playing Otaya's route still in the fucking first game. But I can guarantee, I can tell you that, like, oh no, they're like sugarcoating everything in the anime for Utapri.
Yeah.
Whereas Idolish 7, like, I know they're just following the game story. Like,
so we know the boys, but not really. That's how I feel. Because then I remember when you first told me about the stuff from the games, I was like, what the? Like, where was this?
Oh, yeah, for Utapri. Yeah, it gets fucking crazy, man. I don't know why they didn't put that in the anime. Like, come on. I want to see them fight Satan. I want to see... Because, like, okay, so... Do you know that Sho has a twin brother?
Yeah.
Voiced by Yuki Kaji?
No.
That's his brother, yeah. But you wouldn't know that because they never fucking talk about it in the anime. And they only show one glimpse of his brother in the fucking Christmas special, which is like region locked. So you can only watch it if you like watch like a bootleg of it. Like fan subs. Because they show his brother for like 2 seconds.
Yuki Kaji. They robbed me of Yuki Kaji.
Yeah, they did. They did, man.
It's because I love Yuki Kaji, man.
Yep, they robbed us of that shit. The Satan stuff, where Cecil has to fight literal Satan.
That's wild.
They robbed us of dating the teachers. Because not gonna lie, those CGs that I've seen of with the teachers are fucking quality. They're good. They robbed us of Reiji and Ain's like sad fucking past. Holy shit. The saddest fucking story in the entire Utapri series. Like, holy fuck. So sad. They robbed us of that shit. I think it's because they probably wanted it to be more like proper, not proper ultimate, but like proper like reverse harem.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's sunshine and rainbows, and really the only serious things that happen have to have like the heroine in it.
Except for like the last few seasons, I feel like they kind of just brushed her aside.
Yeah.
It's more so about the boys.
Which, like, you know, I don't mind that sometimes, but I want the drama.
Me too.
Yeah, exactly. Don't you want to know more about your boy? I do.
I do.
I need to know more. Still love Utapri though. Still love it. It's got its flaws, but you know,
Still good.
still a good series. Still good. And while you know, Idol 7 and Utapri have their like similarities, they're very different series.
They're very
man.
different. They tell
And
different
you know what?
stories.
You know what? But I like that because they're series and reverse harems that I actually like. At least they're not like fucking diabolic lovers and brothers conflict and I don't know what's another bullshit reverse harem series. I don't know. Those two are ones that you've heard me rant about them several times. But like, you know, at least there's series with like a story. Plus, Idol 7 isn't even an otome.
It's not.
It's more in the realm of A3.
Yeah. Sort of.
Where you're just like, you're the main character, like you're the MC, but you're really just there to kind of like make sure everything goes smoothly. Like you're in charge of everything.
Like we can't say because we don't play Idol 7, so we don't know if we play Asumui or not.
I think you do.
Because I have no idea.
I don't know. They took down all of the fan translations and stuff. So I have no clue. Guess we gotta learn Japanese to play the game.
But I love it. It's very
Or at least, I don't know, if you're not gonna translate it into English, can you translate it into like Spanish or something? Then they could still read it.
Yeah, but our Spanish speakers also have a tough time getting anything over there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, at least stuff gets localized in English, like games and stuff. Although, like companies like Cheddits, they've translated Mystic Messenger into Spanish. So there's a Spanish version. And a Spanish Twitter for it. Love on Holy Sea is also going to translate the game into several other languages. Spanish, Japanese, French, I think like German or Russian or something. It was on their Twitter and in the game.
It's like Mr. Love.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what else should we talk about, like, in terms of, like, anime this year? Like, anything you want to rant about or discuss more? Because, I mean, like, Idol 7, like, I think it ended pretty... It was a good finale.
They talked about fan wars. They talked about everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't really watched too much this year, but this year was a weird year.
Yeah, see, like, that... Oh, shit. Like, that detail, that's just in the games. They never mentioned that in the anime. And also that, like, Sho's twin brother is going to, like, the medical equivalent of Saotome Gakuen. There's, like, a medical school, high school, whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah. Why didn't they give me the gender bent stuff in the fucking anime for Utapri? I want to see Tokia in braids. I want to hear his dumb, like, oh, voice. Girl voice. I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, Fruits Basket was really good.
It was.
I hope that gets nominated for more stuff this year.
That all depends on Crunchyroll and the judges. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm just going to wait until it's over. It's like, why? But then again, I get it. Sometimes you're just not in the mood.
But we got all the new shit this year.
It's because they don't want cliffhangers, man.
But it ended on such a good cliffhanger.
Because that's what they're doing. That's what a lot of like the anime onlys are doing with Haikyuu right now, which is why which is unfortunate. Like a lot of the videos aren't doing so great for Haikyuu because people are waiting until like it's completely over with the anime. And I'm like, y'all are missing out, but okay.
Well, hopefully it doesn't take like 4 years for the next season.
I want them to take their time.
Just not 4 years, though.
I actually wouldn't mind 4 years just because
then it's a longer time for more Haikyuu.
Well, that and then just the way that everything happened. But again, you know, we were in the pandemic. I get it. But I want them... This is like a lot of the thing that the manga readers also like talked about too that I've seen, where they kind of cut some things out because I feel like a lot of people weren't as hyped for the Inarizaki, at least the anime onlys weren't, because they didn't know what was at stake from the beginning. And that's because they cut off the stuff with Nekoma from the very beginning, where it's like, oh, if they lose here, they won't get to fight Nekoma. Which is why I was so freaking nervous the whole time when I was reading this back 4 years ago. Because it's like, if they lose here, that's it. No Battle of the Trash Heap. They gotta wait until next year.
If they even get that far next year.
And without the third years.
I know.
Which Haikyuu does not do. They did not pull an Ace of Diamond. They just went straight to the time skip.
At least with the time skip, like, you at least get to know, like, what happened to mostly everybody pretty quickly.
Everybody.
Like, what everyone's up to, where they at.
Everybody's adults. They're basically the same age as us in canon, which is, like, bizarre to me. Because I was reading Haikyuu, like, right after I got out of high school, and then now they're, like, adults. Like, that's so wild to me. Like, all the third years are all 26. It's bizarre.
Hey, they look good for 26.
They do. But yeah, that was like unfortunate because Inarizaki was supposed to be like the hypest thing ever, and I feel like it definitely was missing something.
That last episode though, like with that last like point, not like match point, basically.
Just wait until the Nekoma match, man. It gets more intense as we go through like the next few matches. So I think after Nekoma, we're gonna dive into Fukurodani for a little bit. It's gonna be kind of like the Nekoma stuff, but you get to know more about Akashi.
That sounds fun.
We do not get to know more about Sasuke's team though, so if y'all really liked our Dromafil boy, you will be disappointed. Which Horikoshi, thinking wrong manga, thinking my hero. Furudate, dude saying he was like, oh yeah, you know, like I was like halfway through the manga and I was like, Sasuke hasn't shown up, has he? We're like, you think? Which is unfortunate. I do like Sasuke, but there's not too much to know about him.
I thought it was a good season, though. It was good. I liked it.
It was. Which I get why the anime onlys are complaining about Ball Boy arc, but I'm like, y'all just don't see the importance. And as a manga reader, I can tell you, it's very important. It will come back. Everything comes back. You'll see it all come to full circle in the time skip.
I didn't mind the Ball Boy arc.
It was good, man. It'll just make the ending more satisfying.
I'm just glad Hinata showed that old fucker who's boss. The sheer Torizawa coach.
I know.
Sheer Torizawa. Lol. Now I keep getting recommended like videos that's like the Haikyuu dub. Like best moments or like Haikyuu dub moments that give me life. And then I read all the comments and they're like, oh my god, it's so funny. It's so good. And I'm like, I mean, I guess.
It's just pretty funny though. Because some of these things are like, I don't know if Hinata would say that, but go on. It's not a bad dub though. It's not.
I just think some of their
It's not
voices do
like-
not go with like their faces.
It's not like Free Levels dub.
Oh yeah, no, it's not as Free is not a good dub. Haikyuu's dub is passable.
It's a decent one.
Passable. Yeah, passable, decent, same shit. In my eyes, anyway. I think with Free, some of it's just like you just cast that person because they're like in the room next door.
Now the person that was my boy has been yeeted out into the sun.
Like sometimes I feel like I'm just like you cast like all of these people in this dub for free because they're on your list of people to choose from. Because Funimation has like their list. If you're on the list, then you're basically set for life. You can be in any Funimation dub.
That and they definitely just wanted to make a quick buck out of Free. That's how I felt anyway.
Whereas with Haikyuu, I can see where they're going with like some of the dialogue. Like the script writing and stuff. It's just sometimes their voices, I'm like, I would not have cast that person as that specific character. And sometimes they sound too old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Hinata does not sound the like correct age in English. She sounds too old.
They should have casted Justin Briner.
I know that would have been so
I
much
love
better.
Justin though.
Me too.
But I mean, I guess it'll work out once time skip Hinata comes in.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure it'll be fine. Then
Either that or we just see Hinata as just like a total little baby. That's probably
yeah,
why.
no, that's probably why. But it's also because, like, I don't know. Hinata, yeah, he just seems like a dumb baby sometimes.
But
And his voice
brain.
should match that.
I guess that, and then since they took forever to do a dub, we're so used to Ayumu Murasa's kind of
Yeah.
tone of voice.
No, yeah, for sure.
So that's probably why. So they did take freaking forever to make a dub for Haikyuu. I don't know why, but they did.
Well, we'll see if it's the same for Kuroko. I'm very scared. I'm very scared.
And that's coming out like
Because
in 2 months, no?
that's an older series, and I'm just like, that's like my favorite one, and how are
I'm
they going to do this Japanese lunchtime rush?
They're not.
No, they won't. It won't be as funny. But hey, maybe Alex will finally sound like she is a native English speaker. Yeah, at least then the English parts will like be in English, but the whole show will be in English.
Yeah.
So how they're gonna write those scenes, I don't know, but
That's just how it works, I guess.
that's how it works. But I'm still scared. What if their voices don't match? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I will judge it when it comes out. It'll give me a chance to rewatch it though.
Right.
When they dub it, because there's so many episodes. But no, yeah, dub versus dub free is definitely the worst one. It's bad.
I don't know what they were thinking, man.
I mean, I guess it's also just like this is. I mean, I don't want to say that this is an excuse, but just the time that it came out when they dubbed it. Also, I feel like it's the way it was written and the jokes and stuff like that. I'm like,
They should have waited.
it was the time that it came out. That's why it sounds like that.
Yeah.
In terms of the writing and directing and stuff. Which is unfortunate because, like, it could have a really good dub.
Because the ones that Caitlin Glass picked for season 3 for the new characters, they all sound really good. It's just the former cast that's like questionable. But at least one of the former cast members got yeeted out.
But it's just like again, because they have that fucking list. I don't like it's because they have the list of like people like in Texas that they can just like get really fast.
Yeah.
Which, like, I get it, but can't you just expand your list like a little bit? Because the same like 5 people are in everything. They're directing everything and they're the lead in everything. Like, I can only take so much of like certain people.
Right.
Like sometimes I'll be like, I'll tell my brother, I'll be like, oh yeah, and then like they have this, you should watch this. So hey, guess who's the protagonist, who plays the main character in it? I'm like, it's like a Funimation release. He's always like, or maybe I don't say it's a Funimation release, but a lot of the time I'm like, guess who's the main character? And he's always like, is it Bryce Papenbrook? And I'm like, yep. He just always seems to be like a main character. He has a main character voice. He's not a bad voice actor. I like him. I just don't want to hear him be the fucking protagonist in every goddamn show. Which is why I am very surprised that when they dubbed Danganronpa, they did not cast... He's literally the only person from the game that's in the show.
Interesting.
Like, you couldn't work with at least some people's schedules? Is it because they're all in LA?
I guess so.
Because he plays the main character in the first game, and like the first game has like a bunch of other people, like people from LA.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's the main character. Sean's in the game. Cassandra Lee Morris is in the game. Keith Silverstein's in the game. Erica Harlicker's in the game. Like, all these people from LA are in the LA area in California. They're all in the game. They all played like the main characters and shit. And then you watch the anime and it's like, that's not that person's voice.
But at least now they'll be more willing to work with the LA peeps.
Yeah, hopefully. Can you redub Danganronpa, please?
Can they redub the first 2 seasons for free?
Can they redub the first 2 seasons for free?
Please, I've been begging. I will rebuy the seasons that I have. I'll even rebuy the movies. Especially now that they got rid of you know who that we shall not speak of.
He who must not be named.
Which I don't know why they casted him as my boy.
Because he's popular. Well, he was popular at the time. And because, like, he was always the, like, de facto equivalent voice for Mummel. Because he was always, like, playing his characters. Not all the time, but a lot of the time.
Yeah, because I remember he was like, "Oh, we're over." Like he was bragging about that. I'm like, "You will never be on the same level as my boy."
You feel like you know who we're talking about? Oh no, it's so fucking obvious who we're talking about.
It's obvious. He will never be on the same level as Momo. So when he first mentioned that, I was like, no.
We don't have to. No. We don't have to mention it because everybody already knows. Oh, you have the games. I still have to watch a playthrough of the third game, but I've seen the first two games. They're really good. Mm-hmm. Now I understand why everyone fucking cosplays as the goddamn Danganronpa characters on TikTok. Because they're all wacky looking. They're cool cosplay ideas.
Yeah.
And at first, I did not understand why people liked Junko so much, because I'm like, she's like, what the fuck? She's barely in the game. Boy, was I wrong. Now I'm like, no, I understand. I understand now. I understand why everyone wants to cosplay as her. Junko is the one with pigtails.
Mm-hmm.
Always going like this on TikTok and shit. She's a very important character in Danganronpa. Like, not just the first game, and all the other games, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured that's... Yep. Yep. We can say what we want. No one's hiring him anymore. Well, none of the super big companies anymore.
I just hate that freaking Twitch recommended me his channel. I'm like, why? Why would I want to watch? Is it because I watch voice actors? But why?
Probably.
Out of all the voice actors they could have recommended me, they chose that.
Well, wasn't it just like a music stream or something? It wasn't.
Yeah,
even,
and I was like, why? Why?
I forgot that he does music. Like original music.
That's no. Man, no.
But again, Funimation. Well, what the fuck? What were you guys thinking, man?
They should not have casted my boy with that man. But at least he got replaced.
Again,
and the person that they replaced him with sounds 1,000 times better, man. And that should have been the voice of Rin from the very beginning.
To quote that one Harry Styles song, it's a sign of the times. You know what time? It just shows you what was going on at that time when they were dubbing things.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it's not just the cast; it's the script too.
The script had major issues.
The way it sounds, the reason it sounds that way is because, like, well, look at the time it was written, and what was like.
Which that's what a lot of the free fans had like issues with the most, and then this man. That again, I shall not say his name. He does not deserve that. But I remember because he decided to tweet like, "Oh, they're just being haters. Make sure you tell Funimation that you love it." I'm like, no.
I mean, I don't have to like every single dub that they do because I don't.
We're not being
even if it has good people that I like in it. I don't have to like it. Like, I fucking hate the Attack on Titan dubbed. I think it's fucking terrible.
It's not the greatest.
It's like, it sounds so rushed. I remember I watched like the first couple episodes when the dub first came out. I'm like, what is this shit? What is this garbage? Why does it sound like this? Why is Armin voiced by Josh Greeley? Why is he not voiced by a woman?
Because they can.
It's because they can scream. That's why they cast people in certain roles in Attack on Titan. Because they can scream. That's why.
Right.
They have good screams, but it doesn't mean their voice fits with that character. Again, maybe I'm just used to Armin being voiced by a woman in Japanese, but I just think it would have been better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god, another fucking vlog in this fucking... What the fuck? Oh, which one? Which character are you talking about? I'm curious.
Hopefully Funimation redubs everything.
Oh, you just finished the first class trial in the first game. Were you surprised at who the murderer was? Because I kind of was at the first class trial. I like how Danganronpa does it, like how you kind of figure out like why and how they killed the like people that die. It's always interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, but which character are you talking about, Ellie? I'm curious to know. Oh fuck. Getting someone way better. And who's the replacement? My nose. Oh, okay, that's who you're talking about. Oh, that's not who we're talking about, but we can also talk about this.
That was wild.
That was really fucking crazy. That was like that came out of left field. That news.
Like that poor girl, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but you know what? At least they got somebody to replace him that's someone that like knows the character. Because it's his stage actor.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
So technically still Kazu.
Yeah. Yes, he is. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear what he sounds like. And apparently this is his first like Seiyu role too, so that's cool. No, we're talking about an English voice actor.
English voice actor that we
was all over the news last year.
My god, there was never a day.
Last year was fucking nuts, dude. Like with all of that shit going down.
All the court trials and everything. I cannot
Oh my fucking god. Dude, I actually fucking I listened to the fucking not dissertations, whatever they're fucking called. Whatever those things were, yeah, I watched all of them or listened to all of them. There was some weird bullshit going on. It was interesting, but it was also really bad.
Yeah. I bet.
Yes, same. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Well, once you know like who the killer is and stuff with each trial in Danganronpa, then when you like rewatch a playthrough or watch someone else play it, it's kind of like, how is it not obvious that it's this person? You guys are stupid. How do you not see? Like I'm watching the Game Grumps play the first Danganronpa game, and I'm like, guys, it's super fucking obvious that it's this person. But it's because I know who the killers are. No, it's all good. Yeah, it's late, but you know.
It is.
It's okay. We're still awake, aren't we? Might as well fill the void. But yeah, last year was nuts with all that court stuff going on.
That, and then there was some YouTube people like defending him, and I was like, why?
Oh, yeah.
Like, why?
Those people are fucking nuts, too. I mean, it's over. It's basically over. Like,
thank God.
I think he's trying to appeal stuff, but I'm like, what judge is going to appeal that? Like, You already lost. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna say it's a waste of time to like try again. Like you also like you like just pay up. You owe the people you sued money. Just pay them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, once you kind of realize like, oh, it was Leon, it's like, yeah. Well, and then once you see that fucking Sayaka like wrote his name in the spoilers for the first Danganronpa trial, by the way, it was Leon, he killed Sayaka. When you see that she wrote his name like upside down behind her on the bathroom wall, it's like it's so obviously him. That it was him. But
All right. It's gonna be midnight here. I should start getting ready to go to bed.
real quick, we can show what we've got for Christmas. Speed round.
Speed round.
Yeah. So we just go like one after another.
I have mine right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if you could see the little onigiri on the side, but can you guess who that is? Just by that?
Is that Toru?
It is.
It's a fruits
Like-
basket blanket.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, that's cute.
Barely see her, but she's like a little cheapy.
Does it have the three of them on there?
Yeah, Yuki's around here somewhere. I see his rat form here on the side. Or I should say his. Yeah, there he is. There's your boy.
Oh, he looks so cute. There's my boy. So cute.
With this little rat on the side.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
They're basically all chibi-fied, and then there's Kyo. Oh, I can barely.
Being an Angie boy.
Is.
Where's this cat form?
It's right here. It's like at the very bottom. But he's right there.
Kitty.
My husband got it for me.
So he remembered that it's fruits basket.
Yeah, I think he remembered because I was watching like the dub. He's like, "That's still going on." I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, they do. They reference that in the second game.
Which I'm surprised he remembered Fruits Basket.
What else did you get?
Let's see. You know what? I have it right here, but I gotta reach for it. Ugh. And then I got this Animal Crossing one.
Oh, my brother got his girlfriend that same shirt.
And then I pre-ordered this one in October, but it came like literally on Christmas Eve, and I was like, "Merry Christmas to me then."
Oh, your jersey.
My boy. Which like a month later they announced Tsukishima's, and I was like, "Damn it. This was expensive, but it's worth it, man." It was worth it. Oh, that's about it anime-wise.
Well, that's okay. What else did you get? I'm curious.
And then I think this will be the last thing that I got, which is like my little purse that my mom got me.
It's cute.
From
What kind
Kate
is it?
Spade.
Kate Spade. I was gonna say it looks like Kate Spade. The logo.
She left the tag on there, and I was like, I was
Oh
like,
my God.
how much?
Kate Spade's expensive. My mom got like when she had an iPod Touch. She got a case from Kate Spade. It was like really expensive for an iPod case.
Oh my God, I believe it.
The
After
plastic
seeing the
one.
price tag on this purse, I was like, oh my God, I will treasure this. Take care of this forever. Then
My mom likes Kate Spade. Okay. Is that it? That's all you got? Okay. So, my brother and his girlfriend got me this little Among Us
That's cute.
like crew member in red. because it was like the only color, and I'm like, oh, because there was no. My brother was like, there was no purple, and I was like, oh, I like red too. And then I got these Kiki's delivery service like earrings.
So cute.
And then I got these other earrings, and I'm knocking stuff over.
Oh, those are really cute.
Yeah, so I got those, and then this is a scrunchie I got, and then I got these Totoro scrunchies.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Then I got these wireless earbuds, like good quality. Not quite AirPods. I told my mom, don't give me AirPods because they're too expensive. I was like, if I'm gonna get AirPods, then I'm gonna buy them for myself eventually. And then I got these reusable straws.
Nice.
They come with carrying cases, and then like the cleaners, there's like 12 straws. So I can take them like traveling and stuff. Because I do like to use straws. Like not the plastic ones.
Yeah.
I got the pair like these gloves and socks. Like fuzzy gloves and socks. And then I got more socks. Because I like these ankle socks with like designs on them.
The cute ones.
Yeah. These ones are, it's like France themed. So it's like the Eiffel Tower. Lots like polka dot bicycle.
That's cute.
Croissants. Excuse me. And then I have 2 packs of these same socks. Because my mom also got me the same pack of these. This is from like my brother and his girlfriend, and then I have this. So I have extra socks now, which is, I mean, the more the merrier. Now if I lose one of these from this pack, I can just use one of the other ones. Oh, I got this awesome shirt. It says Easy Bake Coven.
Oh my god.
It's so cool. I love this shirt. I think it's awesome. You know, I like that like dark, funny humors shirts, like from like Hot Topic. I love that one. It's like witches. I got this Christmas tree shirt. So it's got trees on it.
That's cute.
And then I have a lot of stuff. I got this Kiki's delivery service scarf with Gigi on it. So I have another scarf. I got this Beauty and the Beast shirt. It has Belle on it. Oh, this shirt's pretty cool. It says a natural born dreamer. From like Old Navy. My mom really likes to shop at Old Navy. She has a credit card for Old Navy.
Okay, that makes sense.
And she has a Torrid credit card. And then I got this it says a long sleeve black shirt from Old Navy. I got these socks. Because I like fuzzy socks. And then I got another shirt, just like a t-shirt. And my other socks. Oh, my mom got me this like wireless charger for like my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Where you like you just put the phone on top of the little thing and it charges it.
Yeah.
And then I got gift cards. I have like $125 at like Torrid. And then my aunt gave me like a Subway gift card and a Domino's gift card. And then my Nina gave me $25.
Nice.
And my dad gave me $150. Which I have to put into my bank account because my dad is still somebody that writes checks. So, I think that's it, pretty much. Oh, and I got a Barnes & Noble gift card. Because I told my mom I wanted a Barnes & Noble gift card. But yeah. And then, yeah, I got Kiki a lamb chop toy.
Oh yeah, I saw that you said that she destroyed it within minutes.
Yeah, because she's a ripper. Yeah, she got a lot of toys for Christmas because she's a spoiled brat. But yeah, she liked her toys. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, holy shit. Oh, I want to get Cafe Enchanté. I want to play that.
Is that the one Danny was talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't seen a playthrough of Ultra Despair Girls yet. Yeah, Old Navy's great. They have good clothes. Like, you get good pajamas, socks, shirts. Hello, hello.
Hello.
I'll probably stay on for a little bit longer. Oh, what figure did you get for Christmas? This guy's voice is annoying. That song was annoying. Is Cafe Enchanté good? It looks really cute. I want to play it. I want to get it.
It sounds cute, but I don't know much about it.
Me neither. But I'm gonna have to get like the actual game because I don't think my Switch has enough room for me to download anything. Like I have to delete something. Ooh, okay. So you got one of your Love Live girls. Interesting. Very cool. That's dope. I'm so sad I could not get my fucking Kasumi one. I had to I had to get it canceled. I'm so sad.
I know. I paid for my Atsumu Nendroid, but because of like the shipping, some of it's like still not up and running. They have it on hold.
I know. Same for my Kirishima one. Maybe one day I will get that Kasumi one. It was really nice.
I'm so sad, man. I'm like, how long do I have to wait then?
Let's see. Oh, so that was your Christmas gift. That's cool. That's dope.
Well, because I don't want to pay for DHL. Is that the one? Because that one can be expensive.
DHL's expensive. It's a German company. The only reason I know that's because I learned about it in German class.
It's expensive, and then
I forgot what DHL stands for.
The super like cheap shipping ones. I've had so many packages lost that I don't want to risk it either. So I'm like, yeah, I paid this much for the figure. I don't want to get it lost. So I'll just let them keep it for now. But it's paid. When will he come home? Who knows?
Oh, it's not okay. So it's what DHL was founded in the U.S., but it's a German company. I guess their headquarters are in Germany. But whatever. I really like these earbuds that I got because usually I just buy like the $10 shitty ones, Bluetooth ones, and I have 2 pairs of those, and they suck. These ones are actually really nice.
And then these I got last month. From Gwen.
Oh, your buttons.
Yeah, so she did a box split. There's my boy from Twisted Wonderland. And then I got Bill. Because he's so pretty.
Shaman, you are speaking my fucking language. That's why I want to play the game too.
Junichi Suave, that's all you have to say.
He's the only fucking I want to play the game. Because I love Junichi Suave. My bias isn't showing. Did you guys see that fucking Crunchyroll article that they took down where they compared Idolish 7 to BTS?
That was bad.
Is it still up in Spanish though?
I have no idea. Last time I checked, it was still up, but
Maybe I just don't understand why people were mad, but who cares?
Yeah.
They're not real. Again, I told Chantal this when we were talking about it, like when it was like people were talking about it, but because the Spanish version of the article was still up after the English version got deleted. And so, like, reading it, like I read it in Spanish one time and then I Google translated it just to like see what it would have sounded like it read in English, even though it was Google Translate. So some of it didn't make any sense, but even still, like I could tell what they were trying to say. And this, I told Chantal this, I was like, this sounds like somebody like who like had an essay due like the next day, and they didn't like they waited till the last minute to write out like this like what they were supposed to write. So they just like thought of like the like a soup like something they could compare really easily without actually making like actual legit comparisons.
Yeah.
Or I said something like that.
It felt like they were comparing, like how somebody was saying apples to oranges. It was just really weird.
It's kind of like if you were comparing Idol 7 to Utapri. Like they have similarities, obviously. They're idol groups, whatever. But they're not the same. You can't directly compare them. Like there's no like personality equivalent from one to the other.
Yeah.
And it's the same with the real life group. Like you know, like of course Idol 7 is gonna have like every, you know, one person is one personality, one person's another. But like with a real group like BTS, like yeah, okay, I'm so sure there's like 3 rappers in that group. Like I don't think they're all gonna have like the same like different tropey personalities. Like people are gonna be similar, and they're real people. So I just feel it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
When you bring real people into it, that's strange. That's a weird comparison. It is, unless they're like based. Unless I feel like you can like, if they made like, if this was like an animated series or anime or whatever, like that was based off of like BTS, like if they said it was based off of it or something, then okay, then you can compare it. But Idol 7 is not based off of anything but itself. Like they are things that have happened and come together individually, like on their own.
Yeah. It was just weird.
But people were very upset, apparently. I don't know. I didn't think it was like necessary to
have it taken down.
Harass the person that wrote it and get it taken down. But I just feel like that's just gonna paint the BTS fans or even the Idol 7. Who was mad? Who was more upset? The Idol 7 people?
7. Yeah. It just doesn't look
y'all are gonna look really bad saying that. You thought BTS people were crazy. I don't even know what were people even saying? It's bad to compare them together or something. I don't know.
Something like that.
Who cares? They're not real. Like, I know you have a connection to them. Like, I feel the same way about other series and groups and whatever, but I'm not going to take offense if you're going to, like, try to compare them to...
It was just weird because they were comparing, like, actual people with the characters. That's what was, like...
And comparing, like, how they got into the group with each other. I'm like, those two stories have nothing in common. How is that? Why are you comparing it? Like one sliver, like one small tiny detail was like similar, and they're like, oh, they're totally the same. Like, no, that's not. No, you just want to compare one group from one member from one group and one member from another group directly because there's 7 of them. So like obviously they should all have an equivalent, which is not a thing.
I think they should have just compared the situations that they got themselves in.
Yeah, it's only a thing in anime, like in terms of like the personality thing. Yeah, exactly. Or they should have, like I told Chantal this too. I was like, they should have compared the companies, because the way the companies have gone about like marketing the groups and stuff is, I feel like, more similar than anything else. It's the way the companies go about doing it. That's what's the most comparable. Not the groups themselves or the people in the groups, but the companies.
Yeah.
But whatever. I mean, people overreact. Yeah, that's totally new. It's not like anime fans and K-pop stans are overreacting
Pretty
ever.
much. All right, I'm gonna go because it's midnight here and I gotta put my child to bed.
All right.
All right.
Well,
it was fun though.
Thank you for joining, Chantal. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer, guys, so you don't have to leave or anything. We can still talk.
So I will be in the chat.
Yeah, she'll be in the chat. Alrighty. Right. Well, thanks for joining. We can do another stream like this again at some point.
It will be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye, Mia. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I shall see you in the chat in a little bit.
Yes. Enjoy.
Bye.
All right, guys. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff this year. What else should we talk about? Because I don't want to stop talking. Well, one sec. Okay, sorry. But yeah, no, Cafe Enchanté looks really good. I want to play it. Where can I buy it so I can like bookmark that in my brain? Could you get on like Amazon or something? Okay, well, I should put that on my wish list. Let's do that now. Okay, I put that on my wish list on Amazon. What does his character look like? Which Wiki. Oh. Ooh, his character's like... Oh, his character's middle-aged? Oh, shit. He looks cute. I fucks with that. That sounds good. I want to play it! It's on my wish list if anyone wants to buy it for me. Just kidding. Maybe I'll buy it down the road and play it. Ooh, maybe we could live stream that. That would be fun. I should get that and I should live stream it. Ah! So what else do you guys want to talk about? What else can we talk about? Are you guys you guys should play Love Unholy Sea. This game is fucking great. It's quality. It's very much like Mystic Messenger. It's Mystic Messenger vibes because you're in chat rooms and stuff, and they open up at a certain time, and it's a Korean game. I really like it so far. We're in season 2 of the game, and I am quite enjoying it. Which game? Cafe au Chante or Love Unholy Sea? It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm doing yes, please. Do it. I highly recommend. It's really good. Sorry, I found some Demulif fan art on Twitter here that I just retweeted. Ah, yes. Here, I'll put the title here in the chat. That's what you'll type in on your app store. Oh yeah, I'm doing Mozart's route right now, and I need to get back into playing Ikemen Vampire too because I haven't played it in a little bit. Oh, Love Unholy Sea is not for the Switch; it's for your phone. So it's a mobile game. So it's free to download. Yeah, I'm doing Mozart's route because I just finished Arthur's route. So I've done Leonardo's and Arthur's routes so far for Ikemen Vampire, and I'm on Mozart. And next I'm going to do Napoleon. Oh, you're welcome. Yes. Yeah, Love Unholy Sea. This Love Unholy Sea is on your phone. So if you have an iPad or a phone or a tablet, like an Android tablet or something, or an Android phone, you can play Love Unholy Sea. Oh, Cafe Enchanté, yeah, it's for the Switch. Oh, you're playing Napoleon's route. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played his route yet. I haven't done Isaac's either. I'll probably do his after Napoleon. Who else is available right now in the game? They just did Theo's route. And then I don't remember who else is available in the game. I want to do Dazai's route, but his hasn't come out in English yet. I want to do it. But Love on Holy See is really good. Like, here's some of the characters that would focus. Oh god. It's like you've got Jung Hai. This is Leo, who's my boo. I'm doing his route right now. He's very much like Zen. He reminds me of Zen. Mystic Messenger. And then you have Soul, who looks like Jumin. He's not exactly like Jumin, though. There's a bunch of different characters in this game. It's pretty cool, but these are the three that you can, like, they have routes. And then you have your butler. This is your butler, William. He also has a route, I believe. But I'm gonna do my the main boys first. Oh no, well, focus on me, please. Focus, camera. Okay. What happened? Hold on. Maybe if I... Okay, there we go. I just had to turn the camera off and turn it back on. But yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna do Napoleon after Mozart, and then do Isaac, and then whoever else is next. But Love on Holy See is great. Maybe we'll talk about Obey Me in the next chatting stream. Because they just launched the game in Japan, so they're doing a bunch of marketing PR stuff, and they just released a video of all the VAs for Obey Me, for all the brothers anyway. So you get to see what everyone looks like, and everyone has so much swag. Oh, excuse me. I really like these earrings because, like, they're different from each other. Like, they look completely different. I think that's super fucking cool. Alright, they are looking fine as fuck. Oh, lol. Yeah, we're talking about Ikemen Vampire, but also Obey Me. They look so cool. They have so much swag. We get to see Kazuya-san's face. He's so cute. I love Kazuya-san. He plays Lucifer. Obviously. I love him. But everyone looks so cool. I love that you can tell which one is Miura I'm. He's so unique looking. You can just tell, like, oh, he voices Asmo, obviously. Yo, speaking of, Asmo's song fucking banger, man. It's so good. Yeah, Asmo's song is really, really good. I wanted them to like have like actual interviews and talk and stuff, but it was so cool to just see them like do that photo shoot. That was so cool. They're all so cool. There's so much big dick energy in that fucking video. Oh yeah, the music video for the new for the Japanese release. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's so good. That music video was like seeing everybody dancing and stuff. Oh, it's so good. That's like quality animation. You know, if they made like an anime or like maybe even just an OVA for Obey Me, I would lose my shit. I would die. Oh, I got myself these rings too for Christmas. It's 3 rings. I just wear them on the same finger, but I think these are so cool. I don't got a man to get me a ring, so I got myself 3 rings. It looks nice, good aesthetic. But yeah, that music video is fucking amazing. It's so good. They had to like turn off our water because they did this like a couple months ago too. It was awful. It took like 3 days. So tomorrow, because we have a curfew here still, like you can't be out after 10. And it's 11:19, so whatever. Tomorrow I have to go to my brother's place, like take a shower and do my laundry. But it's gonna be fine because I get to hang out, get my clothes cleaned, clean myself, and we build up maybe hang out, have some lunch, watch a movie, play some video games. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun day. I am gonna get the oh, you guys have no curfew? Yeah, we still have we still have a curfew. From 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Yeah, well, you know, it's El Paso. Some people will follow it and some people won't, but we are following it. Because I don't want to get sick. But, yeah, it's gonna be fun. It'll probably just be like the morning and afternoon, and then I'll probably come home. So, I should probably end the stream, though, like, just so I can, like, get up tomorrow before a certain time, because I want to get there at least by, like, 9:30. So I don't, like, waste the day. And that way I can get everything done, like, you know, as fast as possible. But I am gonna get that A3 video out, like, tomorrow, probably. I was gonna do it yesterday, but, yeah, I didn't. That's why I didn't do a Persona stream last night, because I just wasn't feeling it. I was just like, don't want to. Yeah, I don't know why people just can't stay home either. It's just like, it's not, you know, I know it's hard, but again, like we were saying earlier, we're far from things getting back to normal for at least another, like, year. I mean, we've got the vaccine coming, but, you know, first they have to get all the healthcare people, nurses and doctors and stuff vaccinated. And then, of course, there's a new strain of the virus, which, again, is why Japan closed. But, yeah. I've seen some of the twists from my husbando tier list, who I think is going to end up being your fave. Same one that I want to fuck. What's Malleus? I still think he's going to be my number one fave. But the Lion Man, Lion Boy also looks quality. I need to look at my list again. But yeah, I think Malleus is definitely gonna be my fave boy. I mean, I put him in S tier. Come on. Lion Man, probably also another one. The other Lion Man, or the Wolf Boy, probably another one. I also put the Octopus Man, like, between S and A tier. So him too, probably. We'll see. We gotta see, man. But based on looks alone, and from what I've heard, from what you've told me and stuff, about Malleus, probably gonna be my number one. He seems like a nice boy. I mean, you know, he's got horns and stuff. I want to touch him. Like Lucifer's. I mean, all the demon brothers, I want to touch their horns because they look like they would be smooth. Just nice to touch. And, you know, I want to touch Lucifer's. So, I feel like those are the ones I'm a like the most. But who knows? We'll see. Yay! The finale's in January. Hooray! My best friend who thought she wouldn't like Utspre to watch the first season and she liked it. Oh, it's good. I'm glad. You know, I always like it when people like the stuff that, you know, you show them. Especially when it's something like Utspre, it's very like... I feel like to like stuff like Utspre or Idol 7 or like any Idol series, like you have to already like stuff like that to like it, or like you have to like a certain like big part of it to like it, I feel. Oh, wait, that was messed up. But you know, I'm glad. One more Utspre stan. I need to rewatch Utspre since I have all 4 seasons and the movie on Blu-ray. Oh, the Hercules one. That's Hades' boy. They look scary. We're so close. So close. New things coming out. Oh, I think the new lessons for Obey Me are gonna come soon. I think tomorrow. Probably. Let's check the game, shall we? I also really liked in that behind the scenes like voice actor video for Obey Me. I liked that everybody was wearing like their corresponding like sin colors. Or like their signature colors. Like, I thought that was dope. Yeah, I like rewatching Utspre. It's fun. I like laughing at all the dumb shit that happens. Because I can, as an Utspre fan, laugh at that shit. Oh, okay, she was relating to Show, and it was fun watching her react to everything. That's nice. I can't believe you didn't recognize that it was him, Chantal. That's cute, though. I'm just glad we got a face reveal of Kazuya-san, because I, like, you know, I know it's his privacy and stuff, but I just thought it was interesting that he, like, you know, didn't really do a face reveal till, like, this video came out. Or the interview. Till the game came out in Japanese. Everyone in, like, all of the brothers VAs, they all got some swag to them. They're all cool. Oh, man, the new lessons in Obey Me have been really good. Real quality. The cliffhanger that this last one just like ended on, I'm just like, okay. I guess we'll see what happens. Okay. That's interesting. That's good. Yeah, no, I got one of my other friends into Shining Live. So they downloaded Shining Live, and they also downloaded Mr. Love. So every once in a while, they've been telling me, like, what they thought about it. Lucifer, come on. I switched back to Lucifer on my home screen. Where do they go? You know, I've always wondered, like, where are they supposed to go when they disappear on your home screen? It says be back soon. Like, where are they supposed to have gone? Well, sorry. I was reading something. Oh, yeah. I forgot to remind you. Yeah, download Mr. Love. Yeah, I need to get off of here too, just to get ready for bed and stuff. Because I have to get up and do stuff tomorrow. So have a good night, Abigail, and yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Yeah, we'll definitely do another one of these streams, maybe during the week. Maybe New Year's Eve. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. New Year's Eve sounds like it'd be fun to do that. Because Tuesday, of course, I'm gonna do some more Fire Emblem. So we can definitely do it Wednesday night. Or no, New Year's Eve's on Thursday. So Thursday night. We can definitely stream Thursday night. New Year's Eve. Have some fun, talk about more things, I guess. You guys are wanting to do that. Yes, it was also very fun chatting with you guys. I want to do more live streams here on my YouTube again. So yeah, that sounds like a fun time. Let me know if you guys are willing to want to do another stream. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you for joining, and thank you for joining me, Chantal. Really appreciate you coming in and talking and stuff. We could definitely do that New Year's Eve if you're free, if you're down. You know, we could definitely do that again. And of course, once they announce the fucking nominees for the goddamn Crunchyroll Awards, we can also roast that shit and talk about that too. But yeah, have fun, stay safe. We'll see you guys in the next video and live stream. Bye.